What's up, man? It's a Wednesday night. We right back at y'all. Thank y'all once again. It's no strings attached. Let's go. I'm getting loose tonight. Let's get loose, man. We got a lot to get to tonight, man. Since the last time we all got together, boys and girls, a lot has happened. The royal family has been rocked. What else has happened? We had an award show where people want to play dead on stage. Lord have mercy.
Right.
And unfortunately, some dusty Negroes caught up to PnB Rock. Before we get into all of that, man, we're gonna get into everything tonight. But let's you know what I'm saying. We got I know Mo running a little bit late. I know Amber running a little bit late. But we got always early. My cousin and your cousin Torian up in here. What it do?
What's up, y'all? Happy hump day. Y'all already know who I am. I runs wild. Follow me. I runs wild too. TikTok. You know me, talking about wild shit. So let's get to it.
All right, like that. And he said he was here. He said he was here 5 minutes before he was actually showed up. He was in another dimension. What up, Lie? We got Lionel up in here. What it do? AKA LJ.
What's good? I'm here to give y'all the vibes that y'all need. Per usual, we're all here to give y'all the collective vibes that y'all need every Wednesday. And we're back with another one. What's good?
Another one. And what would a show be, man, without somebody to roll up one for you? You dig what I'm saying? What would it be without Naomi? What up, Nate?
Period. Peace, y'all. Happy No Strings Day. I'm glad to be here on a Wednesday night. Thank you for watching. If you finna smoke on with me, roll that shit up.
Yes, sir. Let's go. Let's go. Okay. Man, PnB Rock. I know people been talking about it for the last couple of days. We want to talk about it, man. It's y'all first time joining this show. We talk about relationships and the culture. This actually ties into both of those things. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna go there. We allow everybody that comes on the show, man, to express themselves in their most organic state. We don't censor the chat. Everybody can jump in that chat, get as live as y'all want to get. And let me first, before we do anything, let me shout out to everybody, man, that's been listening to the podcast in the audio form. You can catch it on iTunes or wherever it is that you listen to your podcast. Just type in No Strings Attached Podcast, you dig? And you can catch us over there. This is no cap. I'm not saying it just because of what happened, but I got to give a shout out to the UK because they've been showing us a lot of love on the podcast. So, the numbers might be down over there right now. They in mourning over there. So, I don't know what the numbers going to look like this week. You know what I'm saying? But shout out to them. They've been showing a lot of love. And shout out to our domestic listeners as well. Okay, let's talk about PnB Rock, man. Sad state of events. What do we know so far? I know it was different stories coming out. You got the info, Torian. Who got the information? Naomi, who got the information on what we know? We know that he's no longer with us, unfortunately, but like in terms of like the events, it was speculation on who tweeted what, who IG'd what, who posted what. What do we know?
The police. I feel like the police is going by the word of the streets, what people been saying on social media.
Okay.
I feel like they're trying to hurry up and case close this whole thing, but they just saying that they believe that it happened from PnB posting something about his location, but I don't recall him posting anything about his location first. But they are saying that like about a girlfriend post of her putting a pin on like the location of them being at Roscoe's Waffles and Chicken, that was like the main thing that got whoever to realize that, oh, he here, so let's go run up and grab the jewelry.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But also, I'm with you because it's like, who told the media that, right? They just running with that, right? So it was but that's what everybody thinking is that it was the post that kind of did it. I'm hearing that today too.
Because that's what it be. Like, that's what it be. Because wasn't that like the same thing that happened at Pop Smoke? Like, it was like a little clip that got shown on of his address. Yeah. And they pulled the fuck up. So like, yeah, that shit is definitely like social media be getting used like that. You got to be careful.
Yeah. What up, Amber? Amber just jumped in here. What it do?
And
Amber.
I kind of feel like it may be, I don't know. So that's a real thing, and I don't overlook that or bypass that. I'm not naive to that point. But at the same time, like, I don't think it's just a coincidence that like all of the Empire record like artists, like that record label, all of their artists are the ones who are like having this like consistent experience. And then to like know that these like labels have all types of insurance like policies and stuff like that, I kind of feel like it's 50-50. I feel like it may be deeper than it may look. And
Mhm.
specifically like for it to be consistent with this like one label, like all of their artists, like if you look up, like all of their artists having the same experience, and it's wild. So it's crazy. And she could
Listen, I'm here for a good conspiracy. I saw that one online as well. I thought they kind of reached because they went back to Aaliyah, and it was like, okay, yeah.
But that was like the furthest one back, and then after that, it was like King Von, and everything else was like
See, I didn't even see it.
the
I had
last
no
2
clue.
years.
I had no clue Aaliyah, but and it's not even that far. Aaliyah's thing is extremely like I don't know the word conspiracal. Okay.
Yeah,
And like,
yeah.
but then aside from that,
She
I
was
had
so young.
I had no clue that ties into this. But then like these labels are that scandalous.
I'm with you. I wouldn't put it past them, but
All the niggas. Yeah.
King Von and his crew weren't, they was kind of with the shits.
They've been doing some dirt.
No, and I could definitely feel that when it's live by the gun, die by the gun. Like when you're on some shit like that. And that's why like you got to be even more careful. And you got to be careful like the people you keep around you too, and make sure that they're on their toes, like, because niggas is grimy out here, like. And I just first want to say, like, robbing and killing is so lame, especially when that shit is black on black. Like, nigga, it's other people you could be robbing instead of somebody.
Whoa, hold on. Let's not. Hold on.
No, I don't want to. I want to look more into like the new.
Hold on,
like,
before you go, I want to let you go, Lionel. But let me just say, Jesus Christ, we don't want you to rob anybody. Go ahead, Lionel. Jesus, what just happened?
I just want to look more into like how often this happens in LA. Like, are people really getting robbed and murdered like at just normal rates? Because this is crazy to me. I didn't even know people were getting robbed and killed like that. That's crazy.
Oh yeah, they've been robbing. LA is real bad. You gotta pay
okay, they're robbing and killing niggas out here, and it's regular shit. I'm like, I be seeing like the Houston police tweets always pop up for me, and it's like it's always murder. That shit is crazy.
And we gotta think about too. It popped up that the academics interview that he did with PnB Rock a few weeks ago, where PnB Rock is talking about that he had just had like 3 separate incidents. Well, over the course of however long. It was like 3 separate incidents in which dudes was trying to run up on him. He's like, yeah, but I just wasn't lacking. I don't be out here lacking. You know what I'm saying? But it was like, so like he was going out to LA and, it was something going on where dudes was trying to,
So that's a real thing. Like people really are getting just robbed. And
oh, yeah.
I mean, you gotta look at all these videos that we've been seeing, all these like big robberies that have been happening. Them all been in LA, like all them jewelry robins and like hella niggas just all grouped up in them just running through shit. That's all been in LA. LA is real bad right now. Like even that one video I seen that they caught some lady lacking, like she was just walking into her house with her baby in her on the stroller. They yanked that backpack off of her. Like it's bad. And Ice-T had tweeted about how like a lot of older rappers already noticed, and that's why you don't see a lot of LA rappers wearing the jewelry when they out in LA, like because they kind of know the whole deal. Like you flashing it, you go get somebody eye, and somebody go want to test it. So
Ice Cube got jacked for some jewelry back in the day.
Yeah, so
Ice Cube got jacked.
And the police was even saying that they was making a message to all like the pawn shops to like be aware of like if somebody try to turn in PnB Rock jewelry to like let them know. Like,
man, them pawn shops ain't trying to hear that shit. Come on now. Hold on. Speaking of pawn shops, I don't want to deviate from the PnB Rock, but did y'all see? It was last week. Y'all see some black woman? It had to be Cap. I didn't even try to follow up on it. She was talking, you know what I'm talking about, Torin? She was talking about that she was trying to cry. She was trying to squeeze some tears out. Now the story goes that she took $2,000 to the pawn shop to buy a new MacBook because she was trying to do it so she can better. I don't know what the hell. And she claims that they gave her a box that just had a brick in it, right? Now look, I understand that hustle. I've seen that hustle before, but here's the reality though, man. She said that first of all, who the hell goes to a pawn shop with 2 racks to go get a damn MacBook? If you got 2 racks, you can just go get a fucking MacBook.
Facts.
No,
You gotta go to the pawn shop, man. You dig? Like you know, so
That was my.
I got my MacBook from the pawn shop.
yeah,
But I'm
not
about to say,
actually.
when you're at the pawn shop, they'll fucking plug that shit up, make sure that shit turn on. Like
Yeah.
that's all the shit that
he
goes
said
on.
that they gave it to her in a box with plastic on it.
No, that's cap because they gotta check it first. So that's how I knew she was capping. Like they not gonna take a brand new in the box. They go check that shit themselves. Like,
Come on now.
so no, she was capping.
That's so funny.
Listen, it's a pawn shop. I gotta check that out before I do anything. Like, you know, we ain't finna play them games.
Nobody's gonna feel bad for her because she could have just went to Apple or Best Buy.
If you got $2,000 and you trying to buy a laptop, a pawn shop ain't it, man. Trust me. You go there when you got like $200. That's when you pull up at
Right.
the
Facts,
You want
like
the
you
Mac.
got $600.
Yes,
and
you want the Mac
trying to
for
get it.
200. That's when you got.
right. You pull up on like, yo, this is what I got. What y'all got in here for this, man? You dig? So
Yeah.
all right, I didn't want to go too far, but I just thought about that. All right, PnB Rock. Okay, so let's talk about people went at his girlfriend kind of hard. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, people were definitely being very rude and mean.
Yeah.
But do y'all post? Are y'all fans? Amber, I bet you do this. Amber looks like that. Are you the type of person that when you pull up somewhere, if you going to go eat or go drink, that you gonna take you a pic and tag that location?
Maybe.
There you go. I mean, that's normal shit, right? That's what normal people do, right?
Yeah.
I mean, yes and no. Well, yeah, I
mean,
guess
They
normally.
ain't gonna get shit out of me, so you're gonna be highly disappointed if you come try to rob me.
Right. I'm not somebody that needs to be watching out for like somebody running up on me.
Right.
To my
We just
location.
normal people.
See,
I
but it
mean,
might not be even robbing because I'm thinking like when it comes to social media, it could be men. Like if I'm posting, my IG is public. So like if I'm posting where the fuck I'm at, it could definitely just be somebody who happens to watch my share, look at my post, like, oh, she's here. So I definitely like if I tag a place, I'll more than likely do the area before I do a like exact location.
Hold on, my bad. Tierra said, hold on. She said she definitely could have gone to Apple. She said she could have got a nice HP for like 500. Hey, that's real talk. You know what I'm saying?
I don't feel like people were being hard on her. I feel like that. I mean, that's ultimately his life was lost, and that
It was, but you don't think she knows that? You think she
Okay,
knows
but at
millions
this
of
point,
people
it is
on
what
her
it is.
head while her
You're the
baby
public-
dad is dead?
I'm just saying, and people are.
No,
and
you're
he's a
talking about the
public
other
figure, so
video.
People are gonna say people are gonna feel a thing. Of course, like if this was just real world, but he is like a public figure, so people are gonna feel like, what the hell? And this is kind of happening consistently, so it is a thing to be like stern about and to talk about in terms of like, hello, like, okay, this
There was
isn't
a
as
lot of people
obvious.
saying she set that shit up.
Like I know it seems as though, but like okay, apparently this isn't as obvious as you would think. Like don't post the shit. Like clearly. And like you're at the local Roscoe's and like this guy's draped in jewels. That's crazy.
Yeah, listen, somebody always out there that want to eat. You know what I'm saying? And if they can listen, if they run up in there in Roscoe, they run up in there 2, 3, 4, 5 deep. Come on, give it up. You know what I'm saying? Like, all you can do is go on and give it up.
but they said he was in a bad location of where the Roscoe's was.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
So,
That shit is just so fucked up. And then to rob him and kill him, like niggas just out here ruthless.
Yeah, that's the part that's always like, did y'all really have to kill him? And that made me think because he was talking about the other previous attempts where like people was trying to get at him before. Again, I make it my business not to know rapper beef because it becomes too damn much. There's too many rappers with too much bullshit. So I don't know what he had going on. Hopefully he didn't. I don't know if I'm not saying he had anything going on. Hold on, is Shorty Mo in here? Oh shit, AKA Cozy Mo. Let's get it.
Hey.
What up, y'all?
Let's get it. Mo in here. We in here. We deep now. It's lit now. Okay, let's go. But no, what I was gonna say though is that like I don't know what he had going on, but it seems like for them to come in and shoot him like that in front of everybody, basically, it's like, if y'all come in deep enough, he gonna give it up unless they knew maybe he keep that thing on him. I don't know.
Right, which I feel like I don't think he did. I don't know because I just don't. I wish.
No, like thank God I didn't see the video on this. Like surprisingly.
Oh, it's a video. Hold on.
I'm not but I'm saying
after.
Oh yeah, it's the aftermath. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, which was crazy, but I don't know. But it's just so wild that he would do that himself. Like everybody try to put blame on her, on a girlfriend, baby mama, but like it's also some blame on him. Rest in peace. Like because I mean I done seen videos of people in LA at restaurants getting walked up on and getting robbed. So I'm like, why would he like have all that on him? Why would he not be more aware of his surroundings and be prepared if anything was that to happen? But
it could have been a dusty nigga in the back cooking and been like, oh, got on his cell. Hey, nigga, this nigga PnB rocking. He in here shining too.
Right.
Yeah, I know it could definitely be that easy. It only takes one motherfucker to see that shit in.
Yeah.
And then all we need is like maybe 500 to 1,000 more subscribers, and I'm already finna be isolated. I'm finna be on another planet. Like y'all ain't gonna reach me. Just imagine really being like, he's truly a star. Like you should be this accessible. Like the Roscoe's is out of line. You gotta have a woman to go get that chicken for you. They have a hot plate to keep it hot in the car until you get home.
No facts. Like
we can't be amongst the people. It's just too unpredictable. And to even think like trying to like work with your fans, I think about that Selena story all the time. To think that like it was one of her fans that took her out, that just blows my mind. So it's like Selena, like one of her like
that was her worker, wasn't it?
But ultimately, she was like the president of her, like she was a major fan, like the president of her fan club. So she was like, okay, I can trust you. I want to work with you and give you opportunity. And this bitch murdered her. And so just like as a star, like that's a different walk of life that not anybody can relate to. Like being popular is one thing, but being a superstar is a whole other ballgame. So like they truly need to see themselves as that and just like isolate in the most healthy way, the most safe, secure way, because people are unpredictable.
Yeah, it's interesting though with the social media aspect of this because it's like, that's why I was asking, like, when y'all go places, do y'all typically, because I think people do it subconsciously. Like nowadays, I don't do it because I don't be on social media like that. But, people go places, if they drinking or if they eating, take a pic, tag the place. You know what I'm saying? Yo, it's lit over here. You know what I'm saying? We over here at whatever. We at Turkey Hut. It's up. You know what I'm saying? Like, wherever you at, you dig? So, because people was like,
be careful when I post at different places. Like a lot of people, like when I was just in San Francisco, I was posting when I was there, but I'll be mostly posting like once I got to the crib or wherever I was at. I'm not in a familiar area where like I don't know who might be this motherfucker seeing me and shit. So, and motherfuckers like, why are you posting these videos late? Cause I'm trying to protect myself just in case. Shit, you'll never know.
And look, that's also that I know social media makes it more convenient, but I don't know. Are y'all familiar with Garmin's? Like, or let me just say this: just Jeep. So back in the day, a long time ago, people used to just have like GPS devices in their vehicles, right? Like not like built in, but like an actual device in your vehicle, right?
Mm-hmm.
That you can put in there. Amber knows what I'm talking about.
I know what you're talking about. Yeah, you use those for road trip.
Excuse me, what?
You remember back in the day when people used to have just like a whole GPS device in their car, like a Garmin? Yeah, you do, nigga. So you would have this.
Okay, so you're talking about like the navigation, like the one you have to put into. Okay.
Yeah, so like you buy a whole device. Yeah.
No, I definitely remember before that shit was just on phones.
Right. So this is why I bring that up. This is why I bring that up because what started happening was what people do, just like on your cell phone or whatever the hell. When people would have these navigation devices, they would have their home set up on there, set for home. So what started happening was people would go to restaurants, break into cars that had GPS devices because they knew I got the car now. I know you out the house. All I got to do is go to your GPS device, push your home button. It's going to take me directly to your house. And where do most people keep? What do everybody keep their garage door opener at? In your car. So I just pull right in.
Oh damn!
Hell
What's
yeah.
happening? Wow.
Is that what you was doing?
Back in the
You
day,
know, a lot
yeah.
of
What
out
you
there.
I'm like, wow, it's the perfect crime.
Right, like it's so easy, like stealing candy from a baby.
You know too much. So what was you doing back in the day?
Well, hold on, shout out to that. Listen. Praise God, I'm a changed man.
Wow, that's crazy. I never thought about that. But see, that's just
Man,
But when Apple fucked up the game, I had to switch up how I was coming.
niggas started getting Blackberries and iPhones, fucked up everything. But no, but no, that's what I'm saying. Like, so that's always been a thing that like people always want to catch you out, because when that became a thing, it was like, I know you at the house. You know what I'm saying?
That's horrible.
Yeah. So it's like, man, the streets is always watching. You know what I'm saying? They always are watching. And so I saw some people saying, like, people were like, yo, so was she, you know, hey man, was some thugs really, you know, following PnB Rock Girl on IG? Well, why not? You know what I'm saying? Why not?
You never know when it comes.
Why was that so unbelievable?
You have to be so fucking careful. Like, even like when I'm on my balcony and I'm posting like my plants and shit, like I don't even be wanting to put like the fucking background, because somebody could see that fucking side street and they'll like, you could stalk people through that shit. And like, yeah, when you public, you got to be aware of that shit.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I'm like, but I've definitely been in a position like of being robbed. So like, I understand. Like, I don't put nothing past nobody. No.
Yeah.
Like, I gotta watch.
Okay, what Tierra said, folks be knowing they got ops and still be thinking they untouchable. That's the craziest shit. No, real talk. If you know that like it's actively some folks out there that's like, you know, trying to get at you, you probably need to be careful. I'm not saying that he knew that or didn't know that, but you know, if he did, you know what I'm saying? Like, damn, you know.
Now I did see like a conspiracy tweet, basically hinting at like there's something more going on as far as like the rappers on that label.
Oh, hey, you and Lionel liking the same tweets. Go ahead. Lionel was talking about it a minute
I
ago.
mean, the proof is in the pudding. What do you want us to say? Like,
Well, first of all, King Von might have had a death wish. I don't know, you know.
Okay, you keep going to King Von, and we're not. He clip. Okay, we need
all right, who else on there?
well, but they're talking about they're taking out insurance policies on these rappers. And
No,
stuff.
literal.
It's out on them.
Nigga, hold on. Listen, let me say this. I'm gonna let y'all go. But let me say this. I took out some insurance policies on some of my cousins when I turned, what was I, 22, 23? I was like, oh, y'all still gangbanging? Just sign this paper right here, sir. Fuck out of here. Smart business, but go ahead. Fuck what y'all talking about. I was waiting for
it's different. It's different when you're a white corporation and you're a white man and you run the corporation and you have interest and like, bitch, I can actually make more off you this way. And you can actually make that move. First of all, there are real shooters. Like, people are actually like hired to kill people. Second, Olivia Pope was a phenomenal example of how people like think and operate. Like, they're real fixers in like the world, and people who come up with like, okay, this story would like make sense versus we actually did this kind of shit. Like, all this stuff is like in the air and it's possible. So it's not so much of just like, oh, good business, I just took this life. It only made sense. He was like, no, this shit is scandalous as fuck. Like, very scandalous.
Shout out to Dage. I saw this too. Dage said I highly doubt it was people he knew. It's so many songs warning people about Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles. It's definitely a hot spot. People started bringing up those game. It's a game song from 2007 where he literally says rappers stop going to Roscoe's with your jewelry on. He literally says this.
Who did?
In the song. The game. People, everybody's bringing it out. Let me see if I can find the clip. Everybody was talking about it today. Like, he literally says exactly that, because he was like, yo, if Grape Street don't get you, then the 60s will. He was like, nigga, don't go over there with your jewelry on. He literally says this in the song. Let me see if I can find it. Y'all go ahead. Let me see if I can find this. Hold on.
No, I'm like,
Oh wait, so because I wasn't following PnB really at all, but so he was gangbanging.
No, but it's LA. LA is gangland, man. I keep telling everybody that's what it is out there. Like gangs run the streets out there in LA. So you know what I mean? You don't got to be gang banging. They gang banging. Just like what's the show or the movie The Wood?
Mhm.
Never seen it.
Jesus Christ, Amber.
I just
Damn,
had to throw
bro.
it out
We have a
there.
movie
Don't
night.
ask me.
We have a black movie night for you.
It would have to be
Together,
like
we gonna all
a
get
year.
together in some
It would have to be like a year worth of
watch
movies.
movies with Amber. God damn.
Right.
Shit, we gonna live stream that shit and drop our location. Shit, we at Amber's house watching Black movies.
Right after the wedding, straight to the movie night.
Right. Right. But I'm trying to find this damn song because literally the game is like, nigga, y'all better chill the fuck out. Don't be going to this Roscoe's. But yeah, like when you out there, man, it's a whole different vibe.
He probably got that from from Ice-T. Like that's the thing that LA rappers know. So where is
Yeah,
PnB from?
Like
Where's he from?
California in general is just like a different place. I always tell everybody, man, you know, y'all know I was born in Cali. All my mom's family out there in Cali. I always tell everybody when you go out there, it is very easy to get intoxicated with that shit, bro. It's super easy. I didn't got caught up in this shit before, like, cause you get out there, the shit looks so fucking fun. Everybody know everybody is popping, and it's before you know it, you're like, whoa, hold on now, shit.
And he from Philly, so he should already knew that because Philly ain't too easy from what I know from Will Smith. No, I'm just kidding.
Hilarious. Hilarious.
That was a good one.
Thank you, girl. Oh,
I'm just looking
but
for
nah. Yeah,
Yeah,
you had to say somebody was asking for it, but somebody,
No, but you
one
shouldn't
of his
like.
brightest days. One of his brightest days.
People shouldn't just be able to rob you and kill you just because they want your stuff. But
No,
like,
bigger thing.
I know. It's so much here. It's too much.
Yeah, I mean, because he
It's
wasn't
just-
doing nothing wrong. The nigga was just trying to go get
No,
some food.
so I'm like, you shouldn't have went to Roscoe's, bitch.
Yeah, he was trying to get some food. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
Right.
no. But that's kind of the sentiment. People are just like, well, you went to the wrong place. But it's just like, at the end of the day, why are people so ruthless? Like, who are these people? Like, and okay, if it's a known thing, then why are they even there? Like, shouldn't they be out of public space?
Right. He got the money to go to some lavish restaurant where they probably make better chicken and waffles. You know, like
they do not make no better chicken and waffles.
Uh-huh.
I'm
If
like,
It's giving trash already.
Need to get a run.
That's just gonna be extra as fuck.
buy one with
You
a
would not be able to get some
Yeah,
regular
chef.
chicken and waffles.
You just gonna have to send your girl to go pick up the chicken and waffles or somebody. Like,
Right.
I really hope people do learn from this.
Not even your girl, like literally.
having an assistant go and eat in the
We just
car.
got
Somebody.
And did he live in LA or he was just visiting? Because
I feel like he was
that's
living
what I
out
was
there.
wondering. Like when it came to his gun, like was this nigga just out of town?
Let me put this up. I can't find. Oh shit. Hold on. I guess I could find the lyrics. Let me just put this up. Here it goes. It says. These are the lyrics right here.
Oh my god.
When you eating at Roscoe's, watch out for the chain snatchers. Take it off slow, or you might get killed. If the Grape Street Crips don't get you, the Rolling 60s will. Police don't give a F because they all Ren Park, and what happens in Crenshaw stays in Crenshaw. That's literally what the game said.
I wonder if the Grape Streets are like the purples. I call the purples from Grand Theft Auto. Like there's that purple gang that like runs up on you in this one area of Grand Theft Auto, and they're all purple, and it's like your enemy. I wonder if that's them.
Probably.
I think they're called Grove Street. Like it's like the Grove Street. So hearing that they're like Grape Street or something.
Yeah, that's probably a take off Grape Street.
Yeah, and they're purple.
Yeah.
And they're vicious. How much they're vicious.
So those were literally the bars from Game. He letting you know. You know what I'm saying?
It's unfortunate. I don't know really what to say to this. It's really just unfucking fortunate. It's horrible.
Yeah, no, it's crazy, bro.
I'm like, do we need to nuke that area of LA? Like, what do we do? Just drop a little bomb? Like, how do we fix this?
Man, listen, you go over there, like it's just different. It's just different. But it brings up a good point, though. Well, not a good point. Let me back up. But and just talking about like social media in general, and like what are the expectations when you post something on social media? You know what I'm saying? Because when you put it out there, everybody gonna see it. You know what I'm saying? Like stuff get like it could put like Naomi brought up something I didn't even think about. But as a woman or a man, shout out to whoever I don't know who peeping you. But if you posting like, yo, I'm finna hit up to wherever the hell, if somebody really want to just be always where you are, they just pull up now.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
You know exactly where the fuck you is.
yeah, that could be some scary shit.
Or even just seeing the background, like, cause even I know there's been like multiple people getting killed on live, like because people like can see where the fuck you at, like you're literally showing.
Not people are waiting for their moment to hop in their car and run up on somebody.
Nigga, like it be these small towns shit. It's a small city, nigga. That
Like
shit down the street. Like, hold on.
And I don't know if y'all seen that one TikTok, or it might not even be a TikTok. It was just a video of this guy showing how easy it is to like track you, or like to show like where you posted a picture at. Like he literally picked a random picture, and then he seen the background and he seen something. I think maybe like a street name or something.
Mm-hmm.
He just typed it, and then he just was searching. Then he found exactly where this girl took the picture at, and it was so crazy. Like,
and you know what? That's why I'm always taking pictures of like the ceiling. I'm always like, if you're gonna do that much research on me, you're gonna have to really be a ceiling kind of a person. You got to right, you got to know the ceilings of all these places, bitch. That's how I'm coming. Ceilings.
I'm trying to find that, because that was like, I was like, whoa, like that shit is scary.
That is crazy.
Yeah, no, it's man. Listen, you got to be very careful out here when you're doing stuff. It was funny because y'all know me and my wife just came back from out of town for her birthday, and she had like she was posting on her social media and stuff like that, and like I was not on there so much that she was like, "Yo, we need to take a picture of this posted because everybody's asking me like, is this a girl's trip I'm on?" Because she kept posting pictures of herself. Because I'd be like, "Hey, bro, like do you? You know what I'm saying? You can be the Beyonce of the group. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be in nothing. I'm over here."
Why? You're not popular.
That's just the way I am. I don't be jumping all in pictures like that, man. I don't be jumping all in front of the camera and stuff like that for no reason.
I don't know. It looked like you did when y'all took pictures without me.
Well, that was different. That was a planned event. But otherwise, I like to let her be the star of the show. Y'all take pictures of her. Let me stand back here. Shit. Don't get it twisted. But yeah, so hold on. What is this? Social media. Damn, it's a book. Social media is just sick. In general.
Come on, vocabulary.
Look at this tripping Roy.
I can't see shit, bro. This shit is like
it's just sick in general. It likes
I can't see none of this shit. My shit. Hold on, let me blow my screen up. Hold on, I got the screen small.
Social media in general is just a huge problem.
There we go.
Yes, come on,
PnB laying in his own blood, fighting for his life. Like social media is in general is just a huge problem. There you go.
Is.
I had to blow it up.
That's why, out of respect, I will not watch these videos. Like out of respect, I won't watch them or look them up.
I had to watch it for journalistic purposes, but
it's like becoming
I'm a journalist.
I actually watched it.
I'm a journalist.
It's so crazy. We're coming into
there you go, Torian.
I don't like that, but maybe y'all are just like more men. Cause like literally, I don't like to see people like take their last breath. Like that's
even the fact that someone thinks to pull out their phone, it's like I would probably, if I was there, I would potentially want to like put hands on you now. Like this is disrespectful. Like get out of it. Like cut this out. Like I will be like very offended myself, and it's not even me. Like I'm not even the one that's like there. But I would want to like put hands on you or something.
Yeah, and I feel like that had to be like a worker too, who was like recording still. I mean, it let the whole place clear it out.
But now, who was the worker that like was trying? I don't know what this worker like. First of all, if you work at Roscoe's please don't touch somebody that just got shot. Leave them be. Somebody was over there trying to like grab his body and flip him over. Like, no,
Yeah.
you don't know what you doing, my boy. Like, sit your ass, go in the kitchen. You need to be back there cooking. What are you doing?
Like, turns out he could have survived if you didn't.
Yeah, this motherfucker flipping him over and shit. Like, leave him alone, bro.
Like, please.
He's still moving. Like, he's still like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and this nigga comes over, like flipping him over, all kinds of crazy shit. You know what I'm saying? Like
the most you should be doing is maybe putting some pressure to stop some bleeding.
Right.
Stop the
That's
bleeding.
what I've been doing.
yeah, you sit your ass down somewhere, bro.
Learned that from Grey's Anatomy.
That's such a crazy. Oh my
Grey's
god.
Anatomy
Situation.
I do be thinking I'm a doctor sometimes, so I probably would have been that motherfucker too. Like, hold on, man, clear it, give us some space, give us some napkins, some towels. Like,
I would have had to tackle you, Tori, and I was like, "Where's your license?" I know it would have been such an episode. I was like, "No, are you licensed?"
you license.
I'm like, yes, like that one doctor.
Yeah, no, that was crazy. Cause I was like, yo, what is this dude doing, bro? Like, who's authorizing this? He wasn't on. I was like, he ain't on the phone with 911. They ain't instructing him. He just doing shit just to do it. Like, come on, bro.
You know, I also thought an interesting piece of information was that, like, I saw that he intentionally changed his girl's Instagram password for so long, like X amount of time, and he had just like gave it back to her, like maybe a couple days ago, like maybe a couple weeks ago, like as of very recent, and then like
it was like a day or two before,
like super recent, right? And then
was she on just some bullshit, or what was going on with that?
I don't know what that was about, but I think he was saying like he was just trying to focus on her and like focus on them, so like no social media.
Yeah, it seemed like he was being more cute with it, with his response when she had posted it. Like, my baby daddy took my password, took my account, changed the password. He just gave it back. He was like, yeah, I need you all to myself. Da, 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 da.
Okay, let me talk to the ladies. Okay, Amber, if Mr. Parker says, hey, I'm finna change your password and I'm not gonna give it to you because I need you to myself, is that a no-fly zone, or is that cool with you?
He wouldn't do that.
Well, I'm not asking what he would or wouldn't do. Let's just say he woke up one day and just said, I'm not giving you your password.
No, he wouldn't do that.
That's kind of controlling.
Okay. Amber's in new love.
No, he just wouldn't do that. We have each other's password anyway. When he don't want me on the phone, he takes my phone and he puts it down. And I know that means I better not get back on that phone till we done.
Oh, there you go. Ooh, shout out to his pimp hand. Oh, I love that. Shout out to his
You're going too far. Don't get beside yourself.
Right, not too much.
Not too much.
You said he just take your phone, and that means I know what that means. Oh, listen. Oh, I gotta let me pop my collar to that. You know what I'm saying? Okay, Naomi, you dealing with a guy, and he say, "Yo, I'm gonna need you to let me change your password because you're on social media too much, and I give it let me see that you can not take social media for a week, and then I give it back to you."
I don't know. I'd be like, nah. Yeah, I don't think I would want to. But I don't know.
Like, go ahead, and you gotta start another
No,
page.
I'm like, change my password for what? For one, because
Sierra said absolutely not.
I'm like, hold on, like, nigga, I had this Twitter longer than I had you at this point. So it's like are you asking me to choose between you and Twitter right now?
And the answer is
But because it would be nothing to just have a conversation like, oh, I think you be on social media too much. That's not get on that shit. Okay, I don't gotta pick up my phone. So I don't know. Maybe it would just have to be a conversation. But offhand right now, how I'm feeling, I'm just like, not for what. But I don't think I have a social media problem.
What's that Erykah Badu song? About the phone. What the hell is that song? It's a newer song.
I can make you put your phone down.
There you go. That's my shit. Shout out to Erykah.
I can make you.
I can make you put the phone down. I bet she can too. Shit. Okay. Okay. We must stay focused, brothers. In the words of Dr. Umar. We must stay focused. But but I know. Mo, are you okay? Hold on. Let's check on Mo. Jesus, are you good?
I'm good.
Mo over there going through it.
Doing good. I'm great.
Okay. Mo, would you give up that social media if your guy said, "Hold on, I'm finna change your password because you're doing too much on there with this cozy Mo shit." You need to chill out for about 2 weeks. I need to put you on a 2-week suspension. Okay.
First of all, you're not my daddy. Okay.
Okay.
Second of all, you got something to say, you could just say that. We could talk about it. Okay. Third of all, I have actually had a social media conflict in a relationship before. And I just literally was like, this is so stupid. Like, this is so dumb. Like, you're tripping over what? Because unless you find some DMs or something, or it's something that I'm doing wrong, what do you need to change my password for? Like, that's controlling, and I make decisions for myself. If I want to make a decision in consideration to you, then that's one thing. But you're not gonna just be in my shit, controlling my shit for what? Like, that's why you got your own page. You control what you see. I got my page. What I want to do over here, and I'm gonna say what I want to say. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's what I wanted to ask because that shit seemed a little extreme to me.
Who's doing that?
But
PnB Rock.
I'm like, it was potentially for his safety.
Well, I mean, yeah, I don't know about them. But as far as my significant other, just like, oh yeah, Now, if I am doing too much, then okay, it's justified. But I don't feel like I do too much on social media, so I can't relate.
Let me say this real quick before I forget, because I'm drinking brown tonight, and I tend to forget when I'm drinking. When I'm drinking clear, my mind be like soup. Like I'm always dialed in. When I start drinking that brown, I gotta blow the screen up and shit. All kinds of extra shit I'm drinking that brown. But hopefully I'm not starting no shit, because I know, well, this person probably doesn't watch this show anyway. But I was in Vegas, right, recently.
You never know.
And we went to the Usher show. I would recommend it for anybody. He's there this year through, I think, the end of October or early November, and then he's coming back in 2023. He's coming back, I think, until from March. I don't remember. But if you can get tickets, it's a hell of a show, man. He do his thing. Anyway, Mekhi Phifer was there, the actor Mekhi Phifer. Y'all familiar with him?
Wow.
I love Mekhi Phifer.
Yes, he was there, right? I wanted to go, like, he was sitting behind us a little. He was sitting like in a little. I wanted to go and dab him, but I didn't want to be like, I ain't no bitch. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, all right, man, you know what I'm saying? That's my nigga. But it's a point in the concert in which Usher goes into the crowd and he goes over and he's singing in front of Mekhi Phifer. He daps up Mekhi Phifer and shit. And Mekhi Phifer's lady goes absolutely ape shit. And I kept the camera over there. I got the video because she was going so ape shit. As Usher moves on, she's like grabbing Mekhi, like, ah. And I was like, Mekhi, do you take this bitch out anywhere? Like, nigga, you are Mekhi Phifer. You know what I'm saying? Like, you ain't never took her around. She ain't never seen Usher before. Like, goddamn. And I in the middle of the show, I started Googling, like, how long has he been married to this bitch? Like, I was like, how long y'all been together? Like, what the fuck? Is she new?
So how long they been together?
They've been together for a little while, like almost a decade.
Oh, okay.
And so I was like, I don't know. Maybe she was just excited. I don't know.
Well, maybe she's just.
I love Mekhi Phifer though. Wow.
And I'm saying, and Mekhi, you my guy. Don't get offended. I'm saying, bitch, very super, as much respectfully as I can. I'm sorry. I shouldn't even said it. I'm sorry. That's my guy, Mekhi Phifer. And he was doing he was doing the signature Mekhi Phifer smile the whole time. Side note, sitting right behind me was fucking Mona Scott Young, which is hilarious.
Oh wow.
Mona Scott Young and her husband was sitting directly behind me. She kept hitting the damn back of my chair. Her and my wife was singing to each other and shit. And I was trying to tell her, yo, I got this show, No Strings. You know what I'm saying? If you got some room on VH1, let me know.
You should have FaceTimed me. I would have got that deal.
Hey, but look, her husband was like, I had never seen her husband before. He was like a Suge Knight looking motherfucker. Like, he wasn't with none of the bullshit. He was sitting there the whole night, not impressed with nothing that went on at the concert.
He gives me gangster vibes.
He was sitting there like this the whole time. He was like, he kept looking at his watch, like, when is this shit over? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like,
that's wild.
it was Usher, but then Snoop came out, so I was like, okay, Snoop's here. I swear, I'm so stupid because I kept watching him like at the corner of my eye, like looking on my shoulder, like every time I'm like, okay, this nigga Usher just did a backflip on roller skates. Like I look back, this nigga still not impressed. I'm like, okay. So when Snoop came out, I was like, okay, this is some gangster shit. I look back, that nigga was kind of like,
Okay.
like, this nigga here is a whole gangster. But yeah, that shit was funny. But anyway, okay, let's move on.
Damn, not you had better seats than Mona Scott.
I like the whole screen. I like the whole screen view. Maybe she was drunk. Maybe she was drunk. I don't know. Shout out to Mekhi Phifer wife. She's a pretty
I
woman.
feel like that's perfectly fine though, because I know for a fact if I see like my favorite artist like Beyonce and I'm right there next to my girl, what am I gonna do? I'm probably gonna spaz. I'm not gonna be like, oh, nice to meet you, you know.
But I just thought that, like, you know, because literally Usher went over to him and like dapped him. I was like, okay, maybe like clearly they friends. Like you ain't never, you know, I don't know.
It should be a collective spaz. We should both be spazzing.
Yeah, they tripped the fuck out up in there. they went crazy. But okay, we must stay focused, brothers. Okay, so with this social media stuff and like being private, right? Once you get up on there, man, especially if you got a relationship, is there any type of, you know, how often? Let me back. How do I want to say this? There's a thing about going social media public, right? With your significant other. That's a thing, right?
Yeah.
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 Facebook official.
Right. Facebook official. Hilarious. Right. Like, what happens after that now? Do you have to like consistently post this person? Like, what happens? I don't know.
Not at all.
No.
What are the rules? I don't know the rules to this.
I don't think so. I mean, like, I feel like a post is kind of enough. Like, or if it's really like on your timeline. Yeah. Like, I think it's kind of enough. But I mean, it's whatever you want to do, really, if you're how much you want to post your significant other. Because like people will be in your business though. Like, and that's what you gotta know once you do start posting more shit up there.
Right.
Yeah.
As you should.
What say you, Lionel? Once you go social media public, is it the turn up now? We dropping pics every time we hit the streets?
No, that's aggy to me. I'm like totally just like social media is not a big thing to me at all. Like I really don't like to consider it that much for real. Especially in terms of my relationship. Like it's really social media, like it's a media like platform. So whether like I'm like sharing just like a fly picture of us or just a fly picture of her or a fly picture of me, like it doesn't carry that much weight. Like one way or the other. Like why are you not posting me? Or if I'm just posting them, like people shouldn't be. It doesn't carry that much weight. That's what I think. And I don't look at people's shit and be like, oh, why are you not posting your person or why are you posting your person so much? I'm typically just
right.
like, hey, this is what you want to post, okay? And just keep it moving. So I don't think there's rules to this shit.
Where's Amber at? Amber looks like she's a serial poster of her relationship. And Amber got some new love.
Who is Amber? Amber.
Yeah, she ain't even here. We gotta do another. We ain't did a show a while about new love.
Yeah, she probably walk out the room.
Yeah, cause y'all know I hate new love. New love is some bullshit. I hate being around new love. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Not you hate new love.
I don't like it.
What kind of monster are you?
I just don't. It's so. Listen, you gotta understand. I've known my wife since we was like 12 and 13. So it's like, we're like, we're kind of like one person almost at this point. It's like, so I'm so far removed from that new, like, oh, I know. It's like, stop. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I've heard somebody say the things that you despise the most, you need to just understand more.
Fuck that.
So maybe there's something there that you need to get into. Maybe there's some romanticism or something that you need to tap into in that.
Listen, when I was young, I ain't never been romantic. My wife knew that coming in. One of the things she said, she was like, I knew being with you, I was gonna have to sacrifice some romanticism. That ain't the shit I do. Fuck all that.
And that's probably the part that is so stinky to you from that new. You're like, it's so romantic.
Yeah, it's just like, it's just so overkill. It's just like, oh my God. Like everything the person does, you're just complimenting them. Oh, Torian, I love your hair today. Really? You just saw it yesterday. Fuck. God damn. Again, you love it? Still? Like new love is just
like we know.
Yeah, like I don't know. Torian, you seem like you're working on that too. Torian, like he seemed like he might be really into like that new love. Torian seems like a new lover, a new love person.
I mean, I'm a love person in general, so yeah, new love, old love. I seen this dude get proposed, and I was finna cry. Like, why am I crying? I don't know these people. I was on TikTok, like, oh, it's so sweet.
I could never imagine crying over that shit.
I feel like that part of a relationship is so good and so important and so sweet because really people deserve that, and that's kind of like one of the only times that like you'll like get that type of sweet kind of a love that's like so just because it is so new and so fresh. And then we all know that like when something's new, it just when something's kind of old, no matter how great, it becomes mundane a little bit. But nonetheless, that particular period is such like a magical like thing. Like that's a good thing to be like lost in or intoxicated, or like because we get lost, intoxicated in a lot of other shit and a lot of other feelings. So that's like the one time where it's like actually super sweet and super.
Let me say this while we're talking about love and new love. Man, we lost a motherfucker that sung one of the greatest. I done been in a lot of weddings. I've walked down the aisle in weddings to this song probably at least, maybe 7 or 8 times. We lost Jesse Powell yesterday, who sings one of the greatest R&B songs of all time. And if you've never heard it, just Google Jesse Powell. Trust me, it's the only song that's gonna come up. God damn it. Don't worry about it. I already know what's gonna come up. And man, let me tell you, when I saw that, I was like, golly. I think was he 50? Let me Google that. Hold on.
Yeah,
He was like 50.
How old was he?
54, I want to say. It was like between 51 and 54.
I don't think I know the song now.
You don't know the song?
I don't think so.
Oh my God.
I was listening to like the clip, but I didn't recognize it.
Oh man, I've walked down the aisle to that song so many times in weddings. I'm trying to think if we got any other song. Yeah, but I think the name of the song. I don't know if it's the name of the song. It's You or just You. I think it's maybe just You.
Someone in the chat said You. Tara said You.
Yeah, I think it's just You. Yeah. Yeah, I think it's just there you go. Yeah, it's just You. Yeah. Man, that song there. Let me pull up some lyrics. Hold on, God damn it. He was spit. I don't know who wrote that shit, but they was spitting. Hold on, that shit there. You lyrics. Hold on. Oh,
yeah, he co-wrote it. Yeah.
He said he co-wrote it?
Yeah, with the producer.
Shout out to him. Listen, man, he wrote a motherfucker when he wrote that. That shit was a monster. This is the first verse. I'm just gonna read the first few bars, and then we're gonna move on with the show. He said, "This is how the song start off. God damn it! I finally found the nerve to say, I'm gonna make a change in my life starting here today. I surrender all my love. I never thought I could. I'm giving all my love away, and there's only one reason that I would, and baby, it's you. God damn it! Ooh. Bloody shit, and baby, it's you. Oh shit. Okay. Anyway, shout out to Jesse.
And so for both of those artists, PnB Rock, and for what was his name again?
Jesse Powell.
Jesse Powell. Much love and lights going forward on like whatever the next journey is. And then thanks for leaving such beautiful art. Like they both made phenomenal music. So thanks for that, and love and light to those souls.
I lied. I'm gonna sing the second verse too. He says, next year, let's call this day our anniversary. The day I put my heart in your hand and said it was yours to keep. From this moment on, say that you'll always be mine. Cause girl, when I'm alone with you, there's only one thing that's on my mind, and baby, it's you. That nigga was spitting. Okay, let's go. This is also, I think yesterday was the 26th anniversary, unfortunately, of the passing of the great late Tupac Amaru Shakur. So it was a lot of energy in the air, maybe. You know what I'm saying? Like I think Pac got like a big energy that a big shadow that he cast, and it was the 26th anniversary of his passing. I think it was yesterday, or maybe the day before. I think it was yesterday.
His past, and he not dead.
Oh shit! Let's go, Torian.
Let's talk on.
Pac still out here. But nah, it's a lot though, man, going on right now. Where's Amber at? Amber, you do know we live, right? You got like a big blank screen in the middle of the damn shit, and like we trying to do a whole live show right now. Okay, let's put Amber on black ice for a second until she get her mind right. Hold on.
Is that her laughing?
Let's get her on black ice till she get her mind right.
That was wild.
Yeah, get your mind right, Amber, and we get you back in here. Okay. Okay, social media, the technology we got now, right? Is it a hindrance to us right now? Is it messing up the way that we move? Because I'm gonna say this, at that Usher show, man, I saw more people. I was taking videos too. I'm guilty of it too, but not like them. I was taking the quick snippets, but some people weren't even enjoying the show because the whole time they recording. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I've been thinking that a lot because I'm definitely like I also need to be there, like because when I went to go see The Weeknd, people would have that camera up all that whole time, not even watching the whole real show. They're watching the shit through the phone.
Like you could have did that from the house.
And I'm always pissed because I never get footage. I'm always like,
Yeah, that's how I am.
But that's why you definitely do got to do your little clips. Like you got to go in and out. But then the footage just might not be that great if you're still paying.
right, but at least you got something.
Like, yeah, at least you could kind of get something in it.
I just got the memories.
But yeah, no, but I was honestly just thinking like back at concerts, like before people had like their phones, right? People used to like flick lighters. I was literally just thinking about that. And like they would light
That's
up
facts.
shit with the light.
Now people just use their phone screen.
Yeah, facts.
How lame.
No, facts. I wish we could go back to that bitch. Yeah.
Get your lighters up.
No, I'm definitely one who
Amber, hold on.
lot, but then I always
I be watching full
somebody who just
concerts
watches
on your
it.
story, Torian, when you're at a concert.
Right. But I'm one who I try to master, like being able to be like, I'm looking at, but I'm recording.
Oh, I see. Like phone up, but still looking.
Yeah. But yeah. But I've got better. But I think it's more when you're doing like, I just record videos straight on the camera now versus like doing it via like Snapchat or like on IG. Because I feel like that takes more time. Because then you gotta look, and especially on IG, you gotta save each video. So it's taking away some time for me to be able to look. So I just record that video on my phone, then boom, and I'll post it later.
Right.
But you got to figure there's gonna be some professional footage, or somebody's gonna have better footage than you could ever get from that same show. So you might as well like get your life and be present.
Yeah, I always make sure I'm present, especially during my favorite songs, like.
Because somebody's gonna get some phenomenal footage from that show. You'll be able to look on YouTube and see that show like HD, 4K.
No, but look, imagine just having that shit on your phone too.
Yeah.
Like you already just got it straight up. But I feel that. Like I just seen that somebody posted The Weeknd's concert on, and I was like, damn, I gotta watch this bitch because that shit was so phenomenal, and I want that bitch like on video.
Yeah, man, it's something that's like you gotta like really take your time to try to be present. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, man, being in that moment. Because now we got so much technology, we just want to record it and share it and put it up. You know what I'm saying? It's like, but bro, just be there. You know what I'm saying? Just for that experience. It's like, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. It's something to be said for the memories too. You want to do that. You know what I mean? Because like, my dad was one that like it was funny because like my dad's not in a lot of shit, but he was always the one recording. So we got footage of like a bunch of shit of me growing up, like doing a bunch of crazy shit when I was young. He's not in it, but he's recording it. So, you know, for me, it's like, man, I got like my whole childhood recorded. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, it's something to be said about that. But when you're at a concert, man, trust me, you want to be in that moment, bro. You want to just feel you want to feel the audience and feel the vibe around you. You know what I'm saying? Like before the show started, they had like they shouted out like all the HBCUs and they started doing like all the black college dances. They did all the cookout dances. Nigga started a Soul Train line in that motherfucker. Shit got crazy.
Oh wow.
Yeah, shit got crazy. Shit got
One
crazy.
of them old folks in there.
Yeah, niggas started doing too much. They started doing too damn much. Once
You know,
they played,
the older black generation will pull up for a fucking concert. Like, I can imagine how lit it was.
listen,
They
and I'm
gonna
gonna
have
tell
a
you what's
good
funny.
time.
What was crazy was that, like, unbeknownst to me, Kendrick was there performing the same day. I was like, oh
Really?
shit, I ain't know Kendrick was in town.
Yeah.
You know, I was like, damn, I could have went to see K Dot out, but you know, it was a lot going on. But anyway,
Town.
shout out to K Dot. Okay, but back to social media though. Okay, has it like I don't know, is it like I don't know, like is it a crutch now? Is it like just the technology in general? You know what I'm saying? Because like y'all just said, it was a time in which people were putting up lighters, and now they put up their phones, and they not even paying attention. They just, as long as I capture this, now I'm gonna share it with everybody. Now I'm gonna put it on my TikTok, right? I'm gonna put it on my IG. Yeah, I'm gonna put it everywhere. Let y'all know I was there. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, are you happy to be there? Or are you just happy to get this footage?
Yeah, I think it's a lot of stuff. Because I think when I think of like if technology is bad, I think about how like it has some like women or parents. I ain't gonna say women, parents be wary of like posting their child, which is like on their end I respect it, but you know, on somebody end who innocently just want to see my like nephews or something via social media, because I'm not in that state. You know, it's hard for me to see them all the time. Well, I can still get text messages, photos, but you know, like when I'm on social media, I want to be able like to show my nephew. But you know, my sister like, no, I don't want my son, you know, posted on social media. So you gotta respect that. But it's like, damn, like motherfuckers make it so hard for you just to want to instantly just show off, be proud of your nephew or whatever. But you gotta protect your child, because it's crazy motherfuckers out here who will kidnap a motherfucker just from seeing where they posted it.
And who's that? It was a little white girl that got like, was she TikTok famous or Instagram famous recently?
TikTok.
It was TikTok famous, right?
Yeah.
And like she had a ton of like little perverted followers, unfortunately. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Remember that? Yeah. Like it was like a little three. How old was she? More like 3 or 4?
Like 2 or 3. She's little, and like it was just the fact that it's like that account. The parent, she like has like millions of followers on that account, and so like they were just looking through and seeing like basically the numbers, like the statistics of like what's being done in each video, and it was the videos where like the little girl was in like a bathing suit, or like little things like that, where it was like those are the ones that were getting saved and shared like thousands, tens of thousands of times, versus other videos that didn't have certain types of content, which it wasn't like racy content to a normal, just really cute content, but y'all see what I mean. But that's what I'm saying. I mean, I feel like as far as social media goes, to like go for like the topic at hand, like I really feel like social media has really made a lot of people live for others, like so much more than they live for themselves. And I feel like in the past I've been a victim of that too. Like if you really allow yourself to get absorbed into that type of mentality and perspective, then it can be a little bit easy to, but I think that's the big thing. And I have also been seeing, people, I want to say it's more so around like my age range, our age range, it's like, saying that they're kind of just over social media. Like I'm kind of just like I'm ready to stop being on here as much type shit. Like, and it's just because like, I don't know, whenever I took my little social media break recently and I was off for about a month, like the one thing that I was watching, if anything, was TikTok. And that was because it was like recipe videos, like tutorials and stuff like that. That's what I watch on there. But like social media in general is draining, and it's, like it can make you anxious. It can give people anxiety about things that, like, they have no business even being concerned about, insecurities in people, like it can really kind of, I feel like, make you lose, like, interpersonal skills as well. It's like, I don't know. I just think that social media is like at that point, especially now, because it's like every platform is becoming the same, where it's like it will kind of start off here, and this is what the platform is for. Like that's how TikTok is. Although TikTok is still like separate and still a little bit different, obviously for the popularity, they're different from the other apps. But I am noticing as well, as the more people start to come over to TikTok, the more content on my timeline is more like the type of stuff that's being talked about on Twitter and on, other applications. So it's just like this conversation is being had on every single platform all around. And when you're and that's something that I realized taking that little 30-day break was just like, whenever you're constantly surrounded by that, it can take different tolls on different types of people. Like it can make you feel, just aggravated. Like, damn, I always got all this stuff about like men and women and, they ain't this and they ain't this. Like I'd be tired of seeing it. Like, or, he's just nothing but, people on social media looking good. Now that makes you feel some type of way. Like when you're constantly surrounded by that, and then you choose your followings, like for women who are, going and following influencers, like, or like, the Insta baddies and stuff like that. These are the things that they're aspiring towards. And I'm not saying that there's anything wrong with what y'all want to aspire to, but it's also just the comparing yourself to those people. This is where I need to be. This is what I want to be. And now I'm not there. Now it's making me feel away. Like there's so many different things I feel like involved, and it just depends on the type of person that it is that you're kind of talking about. But my eyes opened up for real. Like that 30 days that I took off, I was like, yeah, like I was actually happier. I was cool. Like I was living and just like existing, you know what I'm saying? Like literally existing, go out and just sit outside for a little bit and just chill, find other things to do some puzzles, some activities, something, you know what I'm saying? Stimulate your mind and stuff. Like there's so much more to be doing, but it's like technology.
No, you were sitting down putting together puzzles.
Yeah, I actually like to do puzzles, like jigsaw
Nigga, that's hilarious.
puzzles. I like to do like,
Oh, I was doing like I thought you were like puzzles, like in like physical puzzles,
like puzzle pieces.
Yeah, I thought you out here like putting together like 300 puzzle pieces and shit. Like you like.
I mean, that's what a jigsaw puzzle is, but
nah, it ain't the same shit. Like no, nigga, I want you to like splash that shit on your kitchen table, and like now sit down and put that shit together.
But it's still a jigsaw because that's the name of the way that it's cut.
Nah, that app shit hit different. Trust me.
I mean, it do, and I understand because I've definitely done physical ones and I've done online ones. But either way, the point is to do the actual puzzle. It's the point of working your mind to a point for putting everything together. Because I can still, and I can choose my level whenever it comes to online puzzles. I can do one picture, do 120 pieces. 210 pieces. I can do 300, 400, 500. I can move it as much as I want. Like there's no limitation.
Wait, so you were talking about doing puzzles on the phone?
But I wasn't just talking about jigsaw puzzles. I was talking about other puzzle games. But anyway, I'm a puzzle type of person. Like I like Tetris. I like, games like that where it's like you gotta connect and make things, fit together in order to get somewhere. So those are the types of games that I like. But that's the stuff that you start to explore. It's like it is nice to be able to only listen to the only voice that's in your head. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like social media is so many other voices all the time, just constantly in your ear. Like, yo, it's exhausting, and I can understand people being exhausted of it. And I hope that more people want to, take time away from social media a little bit, as the future comes. And I think it's healthy. Definitely, it's always been healthy to take breaks. I feel like. Now, especially with coming back to social media, like I can see myself being at some point where it's like I'm not on that stuff at all. Like, and before that, it was kind of like, no, like I can never see myself not tweeting. I can never see myself not doing this, and like, but it's okay.
Yeah, it's going. Listen,
I can have that, honestly. I'm like, because I can find some more fun
man,
things.
like it's funny because it was a time where like I used to use Sudoku to go to sleep. I love Sudoku.
I love
That's
Sudoku.
so cool. Yeah.
Oh, I can play that shit all day long.
Sudoku
Um,
so
No,
hard.
because I really do like numbers.
oh, I love that shit. I can play that shit all day long. And so I used to play that shit going to sleep. I fall asleep playing that shit. Like, I'm being the whole knockdown. My wife be mad as shit. Um, she be like, nigga.
I don't get
But
Sudoku. I never did.
oh, I love that shit.
Me
You
either.
don't know how to follow directions.
I love that
Like,
shit with
it's
the
pretty
numbers.
simple.
Yeah, the numbers is like I'm trying to figure this shit out. Like, okay, nigga, I be like, it's like when I'm really working one, I'm like, hey, like, shut up. I'm trying to like be quiet. Like, I gotta concentrate. Shit, this shit is a 6, and I need a 7 right here. Like, what the fuck? I messed up something up there.
I used to squint at that game like, this is supposed to be these
What's
numbers.
going on?
Yeah,
You trying to fit these squares together, and you talking over here like, be
right.
quiet right now because
I am stressed.
yeah, like this is supposed to be. This is supposed to be a 2. I got it as a 6. So clearly all this shit is wrong. So yeah, I'm like,
And I'm timing myself, so please.
right. That be the thing is like I'm trying to like once you get good in Sudoku, now it becomes like a time thing.
Yeah.
So yeah, shout out to Sudoku. I love Sudoku.
Sudoku's one. They have a block game where it's like you can just move blocks and they disappear. It's like some Woodoku or something like that.
Listen, I don't know about. Listen, I ain't seen
But
that.
look, those are some great options if you guys are, tired of the hustle and bustle of constant social media, influence. Because it can definitely be very tiring. Like, do some stuff to stimulate your mind a little bit, or just relax. Like, play you a video game or something.
Yeah.
Watch
Okay.
some show with no interruption, no conversing with other people about it. Like, I'm just learning. Well, for me anyway, I'm learning more about just like the comfort and like safety that I feel within like solitude, like just being with myself and like not really having much else come in and influence what I got going on, like, because that's how you get messed up out here. That's how you end up getting off track and stressed and depressed. And
That's a fact. Okay, can we talk about this? Listen, we only an hour and 10 in. Let's go at least another 30 minutes, right? Can we talk about this shit that popped off? What was the name of this show? I don't know, but they kind of low-key almost stole our logo. I sent them some paperwork just so y'all know, because I got that shit trademarked. I'm a fan of trademarking shit. I told Torian already. But okay, who was this couple? Let me pull this up. What was this on? This was on. Okay, because there was a couple that. Okay, this was on Neighborhood Talk. Let me pull this up on IG. Okay, there was this couple that got married, and okay, who wants to tell this story? There was a couple who got married, but the husband, what happened? Did the husband get out? He didn't get really. I don't know what. How do you describe this? Okay, I found it. Nobody needs to talk. I found it. Hold on. God damn.
don't talk no more. Don't talk no more.
Don't talk no more. I found it right here. And we finna play this. Okay. Let me pull this up. Let's play this audio. Hold on. Let me get the audio queued up.
Of him messing with a man on his
Okay, there
wedding
we
day.
go. Oh, let's go. Let's go here. This was on IG. This started popping off. Let me let y'all hear this, and we're gonna come back. Let's react to it. And okay, that's Neo. We're not talking about Neo tonight. Let's go here. Here we go.
Enough for that bull.
His ex leaked a video of him messing with a man on his wedding
It was
day.
any concern bothered me. It was like, damn, okay, she already know what's up, what have you. So it's kind of like, damn, everybody know now.
Yeah, at the reception is when I knew everybody, coming saying, it's everywhere.
Right.
He trending. He
Yeah.
trending. But like I said, the video is old. I mean, I know my husband's a freak, so with a freak comes a lot of different freaky things. And, you know, everything is different for everybody. So
Okay. All right.
His ex leaked a video.
Shout out to her. Listen.
Oh, for real, shout out to her because she was just so real about it. And like, that's all you can expect from
Freak
somebody.
come a bunch of different freaky things.
Look, and it just seems like a lot of honesty is there. So like when you already know what the fuck is up, then you can stand united like that. Like, okay, and
She did stick beside him
because I already know he's a freak. Okay.
She like, yeah, I didn't see the video. I watched it with him. Like, y'all, this new to y'all, this old to us.
Definitely stuck behind him. Hilarious, by the way. I see what you did there, Tierra. I see what you're doing there, Tierra.
She's probably pegging him.
Whoa.
Look, that could definitely. Hey.
See, Naomi funny as hell. Naomi said, it seems like
he's giving that kind of energy.
What'd you say, Mo?
I said, is he giving that kind of energy?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, free. That's what we know, at least from this 1 minute video, 30 second, is that he a freak. So
yeah, like listen, to Jasmine's point, Jasmine said, as you should with your husband. She knew she had a choice and she stayed. Facts. She knew what was up with dude, how he was getting down. She stayed. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. She like, yo, it's up. This nigga into some whatever he into. You know, I accept him for that and we get it popping. You know what I'm saying? Like, the question is, and Torian brought this up to me because I was thinking that, because this was at his wedding. So I was thinking this must have been a scorned woman that had this video that she was holding on to with him with a man. But Torian was like, the ex could have been a man, and it could have been.
yeah.
We don't know,
like for sure. Because it does just say husband's ex. And if he was having sex with a man, like naturally it could have just been the man. Like,
yeah, because I'm like, why would a woman? I mean, depending, something in like, I feel like a man who's, you know, hurt or something would have more motive to drop a video like that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
but see, I was thinking the same way about a woman. I was like, yo, a hurt woman who knew that this dude did something with a man before, and now he getting married, would try to like blow up the spot and be like, oh, you marrying her? Well, hold on. You know, you jacked this nigga off in 2007. You know what I'm saying?
Because she made them look dumb. They was probably all like, oh, well, I. I mean, the whole point was because they was trying to rustle something up within their relationship, but she was cool. She was like, well, I mean, I know what's going on.
Right.
So
like, I know who I married.
The only
said,
one
I know who I married.
Or would care in that situation doesn't. So keep it pushing.
Right.
That's embarrassing.
That was actually refreshing to see coming off last week's show when we saw the tweet or the IG post from whose girl was that? Who was like she was trying to insinuate he was into like some.
Oh, that one guy.
Oh, Fabio.
Fabio Foreign, yeah. Fabio Foreign's ex or whoever she was trying to like put him, you know what I'm saying? She was trying to insinuate certain stuff about him. And it's like, you know, like,
no, but maybe it was two situations because like I said, it seemed like there was already honesty and like it was already a known fact. Like as far as what was going on with Fabio was like, it was never communicated with her what the fuck it really was.
That we know of.
And so like of course it could be a different reaction, like maybe because she did stick through some questionable shit. Who knows what she would have stuck through if he would have just said, hey, I'm really into this and it would be nice if you're down with this.
But
and
let's
if
remember
you're not,
though,
you can go.
On that video, Naomi, she was saying that like he was saying like, give me that dick.
For sure.
Like,
And that's what I'm saying. She let some questionable shit slide.
Like, listen, I've never
didn't think it was
slipped up with my wife. I've never like slipped. I'm a heterosexual male, so for me, I've never accidentally said, "Give me that dick." That's not that, you know. That's not like an accident. That's something that's on your damn mind, nigga.
How you know? Maybe you did, and your wife just say nothing.
No.
She was doing like 5 of your girlfriend. I'm
No.
Like,
No. I've never listened. I respect wherever anybody do. Me personally, I've never uttered those words. Before. Give me that dick. No. That's not what but if that's what you into, nigga, then let it be known. You know what I'm saying? And he was letting it be known.
not enough.
I'm just okay. So hold on, Naomi Mo.
Well, I don't know.
Hold on, y'all the two women on the panel right now, Amber Rand. If a dude that y'all decided to like, okay, I'm gonna give this nigga some of this WAP, and he utters the words while y'all like in the, having y'all session, he said, you hear him in the back of even if you don't hear him clearly, let's just say you think you heard this nigga say, give me that dick. What happens now?
I feel like that shit would throw off my rhythm.
You
Like,
can't be that touring.
like,
Come get some dick.
like, hold on. Did I? Oh, that's interesting. Okay. No, I don't know. Like, cause, like she said, I would be confused, but I don't know. Like after 2 times, like that shit would be too much.
After 2 times, you called Torian, be like, "Do you think my man gay?" I'm like, I'm waiting for you to ask me. Yes, he is.
You should have called me 2 months ago. I could have told you that shit. Hilarious. Go ahead, Mo.
I don't know, man. It might potentially be a record scratch situation.
Sierra funny.
Man or woman. Okay, my bad. What Tierra said? Tierra said, nah, get the fuck off of me, okay? Tierra said, please raise up. We're done here, sir.
They funny. Jasmine funny.
That's enough.
I'm sorry, but like in all of my years, I have not ever heard that slip up before. You know what I'm saying? Like you might get your words a little twisted, maybe if you're a little bit lit or something, they might get a little bit twisted, but that is a very particular phrase. You know what I'm saying? Like that's particular. That's not even on your mind. Like that's on your heart. Like,
ooh.
But what if it's a slip for real?
That was deep. It's on your.
I was like, yeah, you feeling that? I don't know, man.
To jot that down.
I don't know. Like I said, it might just be a record scratch situation. Like what? You know what I'm saying?
That nigga said this box is all right. But where that thing at though?
No, that would
box is okay, but shit, what I really need. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, I'm like, what you mean? That would probably be the next question. Like, what do you mean?
Yeah, like you can't just like come after that and we just like move and like go to sleep. No,
look, he come hard as fuck. Oh my god.
Y'all crazy.
That's like that scene from Scary Movie when Ray had her dressing up like a football player. She was just like so oblivious to it. Like, girl, they want a man.
He was like, okay.
Like, it's actually like, honestly, I think it's so crazy that she even like told that story. Because, like, why would you tell us that? Why would you say that? Like, and say that You was just like there, and it happened a couple times. Like you didn't think nothing of it. Why didn't you? I mean, unless that was just, she
She was
probably was
stuck on that
into it.
money she was getting.
Yeah.
She like, shoot, he's paying my rent. He can say whatever. That's what she was saying until she got mad. He won't pay no rent no more.
Man. Yeah, listen. Listen. Yeah, it's certain slip ups that probably shouldn't be slip ups. Like you shouldn't say another lady's name unless you probably having sex with another lady, right?
See, that's what I'm saying. That's something that's on your
No,
heart.
That's what I'm saying. You just don't accidentally say, if you having sex with Naomi, you don't accidentally say, "God damn, Mo." Like, no, and you shouldn't say that.
no, and I remember my friend
Out of
was
your
telling
mouth.
me that she had said the wrong girl's name during sex, and like the girl just like had to like shrug it off, like.
Bro, listen, she a real one for that.
Mm-mm.
Oh my
She was like, I would say something, but he hitting that spot right now. So
like,
no, that's what you off
going
at
deep.
that point. That's what just off at that point. Because now we got to talk. Now I'm mad. Now what the hell? What? No. Talking about some brush it off. Brush it off. Like, I'm sorry. I guess I just pay too much attention. Maybe if you're getting lost and like you in the moment like that. Okay, I can see that being like, okay, maybe I thought I heard it, but I don't know because I was paying attention to that. But I pay attention. Like, I definitely listen to what's being said because like that definitely.
What the fuck did you just say?
That adds to the experience. Like what's being said adds to the experience. Like, so I pay attention. So I would definitely hear it. And I'm a type of person where it's like I feel like I've always felt like I have amazing hearing, like because I'm a little bit blind, so definitely my hearing is amazing, and I hear everything. Like, so yeah.
Look, Tierra, funny. Tierra said, "Now folks can't hold in the names, hold in the damn names. People can't control your mind. I've almost slipped the wrong name a few times. Hilarious,
girl.
Hilarious. Listen, we gotta. Y'all don't know this yet, but I'm gonna share this with y'all. We got a show coming up in a couple of weeks where." I want to listen. I'm going to give my. Let me back up. Let me stay focused. I might have to do just like a show on my own on like a Thursday, record it and just put it out, or maybe we might do a whole show about it. I don't know. I don't know yet. But there is a certain, and I know the ladies ain't gonna like when I say this. Some men ain't gonna like when I say this, but it's got to be said. There is a certain number of partners that for me is an acceptable number. Let me give that number now to everybody. Fuck it. Let's go here. God damn it. What time is it? Okay. We only an hour and 30 into the show. We got a few more minutes. Okay. So if you're a 30-year-old woman, right? If you're a 30-year-old woman, I know everybody on the show said body count don't matter. I know. Y'all have scolded me with this before. I know. But if me and my partner are having an honest conversation about body count, she's a 30-year-old woman. Okay? The only number that's acceptable to me, understand what I'm telling y'all. Here's an acceptable number for a 30-year-old woman to me. This is just me. Don't take it as the gospel. Don't take it as the Mark, Matthew, Luke, and John. That's the gospel. Don't take it as that. If she's 30 and she says 20, that's an acceptable number. Anything over 20, I gotta look at you sideways.
Nigga, I thought you were gonna say like 50 or 60.
No.
I thought he would say lower.
No.
Lower.
Then
I thought
choice.
that
Like 4 or 5 or 6.
No, let me tell you.
A
why I said
30-year-old woman that started having sex at what age?
Okay, there you go.
15.
Perfect, Naomi.
She's been having sex for 15 years.
Perfect. Hold on, Naomi.
I've been having sex since 1998.
Hilarious. Hilarious. I'm going, listen, if I say 30, what I'm saying is I'm assuming, I know I'm naive with this number, with this age, but I'm assuming you started having sex at 20. That gives you 2 partners per year.
What?
That gives you 2 partners per year.
But how many partners you think men are having per year?
Whoa.
Men not out here fucking 2 bitches a year. The number's not adding up.
Whoa.
More.
Whoa, you going? Hold on. We must.
Yeah, I'm talking too much sense now.
We must stay focused.
You making a little bit too much sense now.
This is why Roy wanted to do it on his own because he didn't
No,
want
we need a single man on the podcast.
He's gonna sit on the show by him. I'm gonna come on here by myself. You know, you're not.
No, we need the real people in the streets that's single men and single.
We must stay focused.
How many people y'all having sex with? Because I truly like. Because what's how many? Especially at 30.
Like, ask your friends in relationships. No, I'm playing. But niggas is out here having sex with multiple women all the time.
Right, relationship or not.
Listen, per year, Jasmine? Jesus Christ.
Not your friends in relations.
That's a lot, Jasmine. I'm gonna be honest with you. That's a lot. That's one every other
month. On this show, y'all be talking about one night stands and stuff. Like, come on. Like, you're not allowing for natural shit.
But how often is this happening?
I mean, I don't know. I've seen it happen a lot for different people, but it never, like, that's why body counts don't matter.
Hold on, so Naomi, you think 20 partners by the time you're 30 is a crazy number? You think I'm too low?
I think that, yeah, but I mean, it's not like you'll ever really know.
Okay.
So, like, somebody's just gonna lie to you. Like,
okay, but okay. Tell me what you think is a realistic figure. Like, or just give me a range.
I think 50.
Just give me a range. By the time you're 30.
50 or 60, because like I'm thinking about because when I think about men, I wouldn't even want to think about their body count because
look at Lionel Antorian's face when you said 50 or 60. All the men said, God damn. 60?
I don't know.
I mean, yeah. Okay.
I'm just allowing for shit that I have seen. Like, and then if it comes down to like,
listen, if
has this woman been in relationships and like what were the duration of it during that time period? I'm like, because I feel like that's different. I spent half of my time in a freaking relationship. So my shit was frozen for a minute.
And I feel like that's a particular woman. Not to say that's a bad number, but I think that's a particular woman. Like, I think that you can find one single woman who's like 30 and wouldn't even be half of that. But then you might find the 30 who's at like 60.
But I think that's why I'm saying the number I'm saying, because I'm assuming in that number that you've at least had a couple of long-term relationships.
Wow, that's
from 20 to 30 though. I mean, I guess that happens.
I would hope that in your 20s you had at least one long-term relationship. Jesus Christ.
You're being really generous by saying bodies. Like, that's a lot. I think you're like, I feel like you're kind of.
But you're somebody who's been in a relationship for like.
I'm even considering like my friends who aren't in relationships and people I know that aren't, but then maybe I just don't like. You never really know.
Of course, you never really know.
But then, even then,
I don't really know.
Have their like person or people like have a go-to. It's not like you're like going and finding somebody new like every.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Typically, you're having sex
throughout a year.
Even if it's not a relationship, like that's your go-to, like that's your like right, that's what you do. That's y'all's connection, that's y'all's bond. Even if it's not a relationship, like I don't see it being like, okay, this month, next month, February, March, April. Like every month it's a revolving door. That's a particular person, which isn't bad, but I don't think that's average.
I'm not saying that they define you, Tierra. I agree with you. They don't define you. But they are your resume. But go ahead, though, Line.
That's all I have to
You're
say.
not, because you're not gonna
Resume.
know.
I'm
You're
just
not.
See, that's a question I would not even get to.
just so I can be clear, Jasmine, we're not listening to you. Jasmine crazy. 6 per year. Stop that.
6 per year is a good figure.
What?
That's what you said. You said 50, so that will be like, I don't know.
Yo, that's
Would that be?
yo.
No.
No, he
Yeah,
said-
somewhere
he said
around
20
here.
by 30. So 20 by 30 is like
Yo, that listen.
depending on me.
Listen, I'm not mad at you. Listen, I'm not mad if you're sexually liberated. Again, I'm telling everybody, don't take this as a gospel. I'm just telling you me. I'm just, this is just for me. And again, who knows what the real number is, right? For their person, right? Your man, your woman might tell you any number, right?
No facts. I'm like, I got one kid. I only had sex one time.
But I would hope that you would
That's
be
all you can
honest with me,
prove.
if I ask, like,
That's all you can prove.
if
One.
we in love though, and I ask you that, I would hope that you would be honest with me. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I can handle it.
But for
You
what?
pay.
If you love me, you better be ready for like what the fuck? Why would you even
75.
Why would it even matter?
Like, oh shit.
Because like for one, no, I'm not even.
Yeah, I couldn't see myself asking that question.
Because I just feel like men will have me be like, men will just have me be. I don't even want to think about the bitches you were fucking before me. Excuse my language.
Oh, man,
I don't even want to think about the women that you
I'll be
have
honest.
been,
Listen,
or
y'all
how
know-
many it may have been. Because
I
like
might have to go ahead and record that video this week. I might do it this weekend. I'm gonna go and record that this weekend.
That's crazy.
Not
Yeah.
on our watch.
Yeah. Not on my watch.
We pulling up.
I gotta do it because if I don't,
I'm off
if I
this
do it during the
weekend.
show, Mo is gonna like scold me, and I don't want to be scolded. I want to be free to just like flow and talk my misogynistic shit.
You can do it right now. We ain't stopping
No,
you.
no. I can't be free because Mo's gonna look at me a certain way, and it's gonna be like, I don't like that. It make me
Regardless, Roy, I don't care.
See, here we go. Go ahead, Mo.
Regardless, I don't care. Okay, as far as body counts go, I don't understand why people. I mean, to each their own. You want to ask those types of questions, that's cool. But you said, what did you say? You said something earlier about like something, and it's just like, well, that's exactly what asking like a body count is doing. Like, you're in a sense, wanting to straight off rip judge that person based off of their sexual encounters. And it's just like, I don't know, people go through things, people go through phases, people go through trauma, people go through like, all kinds of different things. And it's just
This is
like,
true.
you don't understand. We don't always understand the next person's reason for why they're maybe hypersexual. They're a little bit more onto that type of time because like maybe it is something a little bit deeper going on. So, I mean, personally for me, that's not a question that's within my range of, or my
Oh, I have a good question.
things that I'm talking about, but that's mainly why. I mean, as long as you I think it's more on the side of like, let's just be more like concerned about safety and, health and being safe and shit like that. Cause that definitely means a lot more,
I agree.
I think
Go ahead,
asking for body count is the same as like asking to go through somebody's phone. You asking for trouble. Like,
oh, it was what's it? Someone in the chat was saying that it doesn't define you, and Roy was like, "Oh,
Right.
I'm not trying to say that it defines you," but when the reasoning,
your resume.
I feel like the reasoning behind why you're asking that question is because you are trying to use it in a way to define that person. So either way, that is
to be like, oh, you're under 20, you're good.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, you're over 21. You fucking whore. Get out of here.
We can't do this anymore.
You got 22? Ah, well, you were cool, but I'm good now. No, I'm just playing. Okay, go ahead, Lionel.
No, so I was gonna say, so I have a question based on that because I'm reasoning with if anyone were to ask that, which I'm sure that comes up, and then but to put reason behind it, I'm trying to reason with that. And I was listening to a podcast today where they were talking about just like red flags and like looking at stuff and just like being kind of like intentional without being aggy. with like while you're dating and like the questions you ask and stuff, so you can kind of really get a feel for the person you're with before it gets too deep. And then so like, do you think that that would actually correlate to like a person who may be a cheater? Like you are out here like having all this damn sex, which is fine to each their own, but like in terms of like not being able to like move like that, like would that be challenging? Do you think that those things correlate in terms of even asking that question, right? Do you think there's a correlation between hella bodies and then not being monogamous or not like wanting to be monogamous?
No, I've cheated and I don't have hella bodies.
Yeah, listen, that
He was like,
I don't think so.
Okay, we're out.
I'm with you though, Lionel, because you know.
But that's a different question. That's still saying like, okay, what would make somebody that like is monogamous and doesn't have sex a lot want to cheat on their partner? Like that's another conversation versus somebody that's like, okay, this is how you're coming. Is that like, is there a switch, bitch? Can you turn this off?
I think all of that is relevant, right? I think you should be able to ask somebody like, yo, so like, have you ever cheated on somebody? You know what I'm saying? Like maybe you might know that information. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't think that's out of. Listen, if you're saying that you're gonna be with this person for the rest of your life, and we also have a show coming up talking about poly relationships, so maybe you're not just with this person, but if you're saying you're gonna be with this person for the rest of your life, like if you're asking questions, you know, I mean, you know, I would think that like they deserve an honest answer.
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying I'm gonna be with you the rest of my life. The rest of my life on this plane of existence, I'm gonna be with you. And I just wanna. I got a question.
It would just definitely depend on the reason, because I think it's like very common for women to be the ones that are shamed for their body counts, like, but men are able to like be these hypersexual beings, like, and be like just having sex, you know, like men are the ones who are able to like separate the emotions from sex, right? And like do and have all these other attachments, like, so it's not their body counts that are ever called into question. I feel like it just always comes down to.
Listen, I'm not saying it's fair, Naomi. I'm not. Make no mistake. I'm not saying it's fair. Right? I'm just saying that like it may be something that's brought. You know. Hey, and listen, J. Cole.
No, but that's just what I'm saying. Like, I don't. If a dude asked me that, it probably wouldn't end well between me and that dude. I feel like that would probably be as far as that shit went. Because why are you asking me that?
Maybe he just wants to know.
Like, I don't know. Like, I don't just got that number. That's like people ask me how many tattoos I have. Like, how I'm supposed to know?
Nigga, you went and paid for them, didn't you?
Nigga, I've been at this shit for years. Just like I've had sex with people years ago. Like, damn.
Well, hold on. If somebody asks me how many points I scored in college, I can tell them exactly how many points.
I mean,
I'm just telling you. You know, I can tell how many points, how many assists.
Me, my body count. Okay, that might be a different thing than, you know, me at that point in time, because I am no longer her.
But hold on. Let me ask you this though, Mo. Let me ask you this.
That ain't got nothing to do.
But hold on. Let
me
ask this question, because I think this makes a difference. Because me personally, I'm a grown ass man, so I would only ask your body count post high school. So that's why I'm saying 20 through 30. I don't count that high school shit, because that's just people just, you know, high school. Even if you haven't junior, I'm not counting none of that shit. I'm asking once you become a goddamn adult. That's what I'm asking. That's what I'm talking about. Adult years. I don't count that other stuff, because trust me, them high school niggas wasn't even hitting that shit right. So I don't even count that.
I would literally just think about it and answer that question. Like, that wouldn't be a problem for me. I would think you're like, that would kind of tell me a little bit about you for sure. Like, okay.
Look, hold on. Look at Torian. Torian's pondering some shit right now. This nigga Torian is pondering some shit.
Cause I said you said from 20 to 30, and you think the okay number would be 50?
No, I didn't say no. Naomi said that crazy ass number. I said 20.
I said 50.
No, you said 30.
I said 15
I
to
said
30
20.
and 50.
I said from
Roy
20
said
to
20.
30. I said if I'm with somebody and they're 30, right? So I'm taking from 20 to 30. That's a 10-year gap. For me, an acceptable number is 20 because that's 2 partners per year average.
Yeah, but a year is a long time.
I know, but I'm assuming.
I'm like, that's what I said.
higher than
That's
20.
12
But listen, though. But listen, though.
If you're not
I'm
in a
assuming.
relationship.
But Naomi, I'm assuming that at some point you had a long-term relationship in your 20s. That's what I'm
Don't
assuming.
assume that.
Right,
Yeah,
because I
that's
did it.
That's
Some
how you get
people
your
don't.
So
Some
you
people
hold out
don't.
your. So
And
you were a
who
whole.
knows? You may have that shit later in your 20s. So that
So
means
your
like
whole
that
20s was the whole phase.
that whole hot girl period.
But that's not even it. It's not. I'm assuming not even a relationship, but assuming that you had a sexual partner for
I'm with you.
like
There you go,
for
Lionel.
some time period. And if not, if you didn't, then like chances are you probably weren't super sexually active, maybe.
Right.
Or you were on the other side of that, which was just like, and you were on that kind of time, which is that's just how you come, and that's fine. That's why I feel like it is like different like segments. It's not just like, okay, most people probably got like by 30, 20, 25 bodies. Because that's real. That could be like normal for like this.
Naomi is saying 50 bodies, but 50 to 60 bodies.
How
by
many
30.
bodies do y'all think men?
75
Are y'all
bodies.
giving men the same number? Are you giving men the same number, Roy?
Oh, for me, this is like
Hold on. No, hold on. Are y'all giving men the same number?
Well, hold on, Naomi. Okay,
less
let
than
me answer
20
that.
bodies, Lionel.
Let me answer
for
that for
a
Naomi.
grown man.
Let me
at
answer
30
that for
years
Naomi.
old.
I would say for a grown man at 30 years old, I would say probably 30 plus. I would say 30 plus.
30 plus.
Listen.
Look, Roy.
Yeah,
like no, because you gotta be fucked up. Niggas not out here fucking
What I would
2
tell
girls
you-
a night. Look, you say you ain't want us cussing.
Listen.
You're trying to say men is out here having sex with 2 women a year?
What I would tell you is
No.
this, Naomi. I've never had sex with a man, so I've never asked that question to a man. That's what I would.
You got homeboys, right? And y'all be talking about.
I don't ask my homeboys, hey,
women that
dog,
get hit.
how many chicks you had sex with this year?
Yeah,
I've never asked that question in my life.
Nigga, you know, you can
I
see.
don't know. I've never asked that. First of all, niggas will lie. That's a misconception. I may have to do a show that niggas will kind of inflate their body count. Women will deflate their body count. Men will inflate their body count.
I'm like, and that's why
That's
it's
a
no
fact.
need to ask. Like, that's not the question.
Everybody just
That's
lying.
not part of the
I
question.
feel like
Everybody
people
is
should not lie about their body
That's
count.
so why you asking then?
That's why you gotta multiply with women
No, but you
and
asking that question
and
just to be
subtract
like,
with
oh,
men.
yeah, all right, like you
You
lying.
gotta listen. You gotta be very attentive to what the number people give you. If
Like,
they
last week I was about 75. This week, I don't know.
She gonna
right,
say 3.
that's what I'm trying to tell y'all.
She gonna say 3.
Listen, I don't listen. I start judging when somebody is 20. That's my number for that. I was growing up. That was my number. I start judging when
Like 20 bodies or 20 years old.
Yeah, once you're 20.
People are out there like I was having sex for years before 20. Like
Yeah, listen.
No, and then I'm even
Girls are like,
a whole
20
nother
was
50
so
bodies
long
you're not
ago.
accounting for.
Well, they're like,
It was so long ago. I don't even
No,
recall
for real?
those niggas. I don't even
And that's
recall
how it
these
is like
niggas.
half. But yeah,
I'm not counting none of that 20-year-old shit. I'm sorry, that 19, 18, 17. I'm not counting none of that shit.
No.
Because I know as a grown man, them niggas was not hitting that right. So I'm not even counting that.
I just assume like ultimately like you are sexually active. Like how sexually active, maybe that's like up for discussion, maybe. But like I'm like that's extremely like detailed to get into. Like, yeah, like
Yeah,
maybe like later in life, like once we're together and we're talking or we're dating, like, okay, so like, yeah, how many people total have you like? Maybe that could come up.
hold on. Tierra funny as hell. Tierra said, I'm gonna say 4, and if a nigga question, he can leave. I gotta know what rules then, Tierra. Like, cause I know you front now. I know you. I know that. I'm gonna say
You
cap.
know what? You can
That's
go.
cap.
No, that's what you wanted.
I'm
Roy.
gonna say, yo, Tierra, that's cap.
See, that's why I could imagine meeting some grown adult person like about to date, and like at this point, you've lived an entire life, like God knows, like.
But Lionel, you did it. You did it right. You and your lady got together in college. That's perfect.
Yeah, but then there's like the reality, like to still dating, like, and there is a reality of like coming across like adults who dating adults right now, and like just coming across people who have like really like experienced life, and it's like you got to talk about that or not,
And that's fine.
or
Listen,
not, right?
I'm with you. I just want to know. Listen, if between the 10-year period between 20 and 30, you like film pornos, I need to know that.
That's a whole different question.
Nah,
See, that's a valid question. A body count is
Naomi,
not
you funny as hell. Hold on, Naomi funny as hell. So Naomi, you think a porno is different, but yet if you've had 60 sexual partners in a 10-year period, that's not wow.
It could be wild, but I'll probably never know that. I'm not asking goofy questions like that. Niggas be on some shit like that. That mean that nigga.
Naomi, let me just give you the math on that, Naomi. Let me just give you the math.
That mean that man has sex with 6 women a year.
Naomi, let me just give you the math. Hold on.
I do the math.
But
like,
let me break it
is done.
But hold on.
I'm like, hold on, because I'm not talking about a basic nigga. Okay, I like a nice popping real nigga. Okay, so
Let's
like
go.
the niggas who that's getting pussy out here, and then I know real niggas. So I've seen it. Okay, I've seen how easy that shit happens. So I think it just needs to be reality, and you really just shouldn't judge anybody like that.
But
like Mo said it, like it's more about sexual health. Like, okay,
I'm not talking about
testing
niggas,
done.
Naomi. I'm talking about
Let's
women.
get our testing done. That's all I need to know. What?
I'm not talking about niggas. I'm talking about women. And with that average that you just,
I'm not. And so
but hold
I
on,
guess that's where that goes.
with that average that you just gave, you're saying that you're fucking a different nigga every other month for 10 years straight. That's crazy.
You never know. I'm not
Naomi,
saying I'm doing
let me
that,
say this again
but
to you,
I'm
Naomi.
saying
You're
that is
fucking a
definitely
different man
possible.
every
I'm saying
other
it's
year
definitely
for 10
possible.
years straight. That's crazy.
It's definitely possible. It's possible. I'm not saying I'm doing it, but I'm not saying I think that's just wild. No.
Anything's possible.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, Naomi. Really?
Just like, can you manage to find that many partners? I guess you can.
Right. I'm with Lionel.
People do. Hold on, because we've been on this show. We've had like where we're talking about how like casual sex is, right? How like people will just have casual sex all the time. Like people are having sex just for sex, right? That's what men be wanting.
But there has to be some kind of vibe, though, Naomi.
But I can say that no, when you break the numbers down like that, like that's every other month of like a partner. It seems more attainable. Like
right.
60 people like in 30, like by 30 just sounds like wild when you hear like that. But then when you look at like what that actually equates to, it's like, okay, well, there is a lot of time in the year. Like, you know, who knows?
No, facts.
Okay, let's say 180, 180.
Oh my.
Cause look, y'all just said 60. So let's
I
add it.
think 60 is a grown up number.
I think that's
120.
That's a number like, okay, I think getting to 100 would be crazy.
Okay,
that's
no,
porn star.
Let's say 120.
It's not porn star, but it's somebody who's very hypersexual. I would feel like, okay, like this nigga probably
that's OnlyFans creator, you're a content creator.
Let's say 120. 120. Now we're saying 2 partners every other month. And that don't seem crazy on the surface, but over a 10-year period, that's 120
like consistently.
people.
consistently. That means no breaks, no time periods
Let's
off.
go.
Yeah, but those are just numbers, like, because we're just making it look like that. Like, because it might not even be like that. They might keep the same partner for a little bit, and then maybe they break up. They're on
And
the
then pop
rebound.
off
Boom,
for a
they
week.
hit 3 niggas. Doom, doom, doom. Like, and
It
then
was a
like
crazy
maybe they
night.
celibate for a little bit.
It was
Boom, they get on with another. Like, okay, like that shit is possible.
But
It's
either way, you gotta
possible. Like,
squeeze the 70. You gotta squeeze the 60
no,
in there. That's the somehow it's gotta fit in there. And that's crazy. That's kind of like oh.
no, but it adds up, and that's what you get to. Like, this shit adds up over the years, truly. Like, because you grow, right? Like, you grow and you're living life and you're doing shit, and so you can't judge people over that. Like, because there's other things you can go to judge them.
No, that is judgy. It's judgy bottom line to like, because it's like otherwise. That's what I was thinking. What other correlation would you bring to that besides like maybe this person would potentially be like it would be harder for them to commit. Maybe like I don't know what other correlation you can pull.
No, like why you would be asking that, right?
Unless,
Like, what is the bottom line that you're trying to get to?
Unless they have some like sexual like health issues going on, like you mentioned. Like okay.
No, but see, but that's why you ask those questions, like, cause like, no, I would never even want to know, like, a grown man, how many bodies he's had. Okay, I'm gonna fall out. I'd be like, oh my god, I don't know.
Okay, so Jasmine says 6
There's
people
Tinder
per
shit.
year.
Thank you, Jasmine.
Okay,
Jasmine, because they're being
Jasmine. Okay, let's just do that now.
Sugar daddy.
So Jasmine, you're saying that's over a 10-year period. That's 60 people, Jasmine.
10 years is so long. I haven't even like been.
That's what she said.
I haven't even finished that period yet. Like I haven't even got to that.
Jesus, I hope you're not. I hope you're not in the hundreds right now,
That's how
Naomi.
long
Jesus.
10 years is. Like I. Come on.
And she's like, who knows what
no, we're gonna. I can't wait until I get 30, and I'm gonna add it up. But like, I still got years to go.
Whoa, Jasmine said, honestly, you can have 2 to 4 partners per month being single.
Which I see that. I can see that too.
Look,
but
and that's what I was gonna say. Like when it gets to having sex like with 2 different men a day, that's a little bit much. But if you're having sex with one man every other week, one man every other week,
like a different person every other week.
Hold on, let's stop this because we're gonna safely assume that everybody we're talking about right now got some good box.
Mm-hmm.
That's what we're gonna assume, that everybody got some good box. So if you have sex with it, so she's saying 2 to 4. Let's just go to the extreme.
I thought that's assuming no one does because you're not returning to anybody.
That's what I'm saying, Lionel. You're not going back to nobody. Like, what's popping? Like, nobody's coming back for seconds? Fuck out of here.
That's why I think that's a lot to assume that you can be that consistent for a long time.
That's
like, okay.
crazy, bro.
Like, it may happen, like, okay, the past 2-3 months, it may have been, like, a little bit of rotation, but, like, has it been rotating for the past 10 years?
That's crazy after a while. It's like somebody gonna like that box after a minute. Like, god damn. Like,
yeah. But that's why I'm just saying these are just figurative numbers. You never know how that shit can go.
But I love
you never know.
I love how you're making the assumption that someone who's having that much sex is not in control of the situation when it comes to the sexual relationship. Like, if someone is that sexually active, I'm pretty sure there's probably many people that liked it and want to stick around, but it's up to that person that wants to have,
like if they're ready to commit.
You know what I'm saying? Like that they're not doubling back. That's all that is. And that's okay. I mean, you don't necessarily have to, because they may just want to be ready for the next experience. That's what I'm saying. Like, when it comes to those types of things, there's a number of reasons why people can be the way that they are. So, oh no, I think it's just better to stay away from those conversations, because it's either way, it's like you gonna want to be with me or not.
Because I'm not oblivious to the fact that like I know for a fact like it can go down, but like I think that's like a peak. Like that might be like that's not like a standard thing. Like, I think it's more standard for at some period within 10 years, maybe even multiple times, like even if it's not a commitment, like we don't know what the fuck's happened. It was great last week. This week was great. Last month was great. And it's still the same kind of person, but then like the month's over or the 2 month or the 3 months over. And but like it was great while it lasted, but still the same person. I feel like that's so much more natural. Like you find yourself like not a one and done every fucking time, right? Or is that the norm? Is it just a one and done every time?
Here's the argument that I'm gonna make, Lionel, against like the multiple partners is that like, yo, over the course of years, you haven't found anybody that you want to continue to have sex with on a consistent basis, then that lets me know something about you.
Or like, you know, maybe it was just never mutual at the right time or at the same time.
To most point
earlier. The city.
Mo said earlier, maybe there's some trauma there. I might not want to deal with that trauma.
Ain't no trauma there. Like, she just likes to have sex.
Listen, I'm with that too. I might not like my women that like to have that much sex. 80 partners over the course of 5 years might be too many for me. That may be a bridge too far.
Wolf, that's like
no, because remember
every year.
What's her name's? Dang, because I remember we had a video we was talking about
Tiana Trump, and it was like 400 bodies.
Was it that much?
It was in the hundreds.
Oh yeah, Tiana Trump was super up there.
I was thinking it was like 80 or something.
And she was probably like only 24 at the time.
Yeah, she was saying like she was so young.
Yeah, she was several hundred men. Listen, trust me, there's somebody out there who's cool with it. I'm just saying, again, as I mentioned before, I'm not saying this is the Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John. This is not the gospel. This is just game according to Rolex Risk.
No, but when I'm thinking about it, it's definitely girls out there that will hit that number for you for sure. It's definitely like nice, homely girls.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you what's crazy. I'm gonna give a story. I don't think I've ever told this story on this show before. I'm gonna tell a story I've never told before. We getting ready. We got about 10 more minutes to get up out of here for the night. There was a young lady that we grew up with that was one of the, how do I put this? In the neighborhood, she was known as a young lady who was very she was very charitable.
Promiscuous.
Let's put it that way. She was very charitable in the neighborhood, right? Hold on. What Tierra say? Boy, always tell a story.
Never told us.
Hey, listen, I got a lot of stories. I ain't never told y'all this story before. So she was very charitable, right, with her goodies. And it wasn't until I grew up that I figured out that like, yo, she had some trauma. Because growing up, she had one rule. If you were hitting her, she didn't want you to kiss her. That was her one rule. It's like, yo, don't be kissing me all in the mouth and shit, nigga. Like, fuck out of here. Like, she didn't care about nothing else, but like all that kissing me in the mouth and shit, fuck out of here with all that. And I remember one time one of the homies kissed her in the mouth, and she was like, where y'all get this off-brand ass nigga from? Yeah, so like it was. I got older. I was like, oh yeah, she must. When I got older, I was like, you know what? She must have had some kind of trauma with her. You know what I'm saying? To where like something probably had happened. Unfortunately, we were taking advantage of it, but like something clearly had happened to where like she was traumatized. And listen, man, that is a real thing. That people have trauma growing up and they act out sexually. That's why I say.
It might not even be trauma though, because I watched this video the other day. It was only a clip of it, but it was a gay guy and I want to say she was a straight woman, but she might have been a gay woman. But they was talking about how they feel like kissing is more intimate than actual sex. They was like, I could fuck around, but like I'm not kissing everybody. And I just think that was crazy. Like that some people just at different ends of the spectrum. Like some people think kissing is more intimate, but some people think sex is more intimate. Like I personally think sex is more intimate than kissing.
There was definitely a time where I felt like that, but it was definitely a time when I was trying not to be connecting during sex, like foolishly. So, but like that's not what I was trying to be into. So I definitely feel like it's definitely a more intimate act.
I'm not a fan of
Like,
closing my
sometimes-
eyes for kissing.
Sometimes
That
the
weird.
way that this culture.
She said, "Yeah."
What did you say?
I said I'm not a fan of closing my eyes while kissing.
They just there.
No, what are you looking at?
I'm looking at you. I'm looking at her,
I don't
motherfucker.
like
Like I'm looking at you. I'm looking at my wife.
I want to be like, close your eyes.
No, I'm never a fan of closing my eyes. Like, what are we doing? Why am I closing my eyes?
Because you're in the moment, you're feeling
No, like how
like
do you
just lose yourself in them for a moment.
Right.
Damn.
No.
Well, yeah, we can't expect that from a man who
Not you going cross-eyed.
anyway.
No,
I'm
for
like
real,
this.
'cause they're just-
Right, you trying to still looking down your nose.
Let's look at each other, woman. Shit.
Just
Look at me
imagine,
while I'm kissing
I
you.
tell you, man,
imagine a couple that keeps their eyes open together and like they're kissing. How funny
I
that
don't know, something about like just
Right.
especially if you're under some type of influence. Like I've had moments where like, you know, I'll be with my man and it's like one of those just moments where it just happens. And we'll either be drinking or, you know, indulging a little bit. And like it just is like a moment. It's like you close your eyes, you get lost, and it's like I will literally get to the point where you kind of feel like you might fall over because I lost touch with myself for a second there. And I'm sorry, but if you're not experiencing those types of kisses, like you are truly missing out. Like you are not living life properly. Like you need to close your eyes. Maybe just try it. That's your homework.
Nah, I'm good.
That is hilarious. Actually, I can't believe that's your thing.
You're funny.
My wife might set me up.
One of us gotta go down.
Tierra said one of us got to close our eyes, and it ain't me. Shout out to Tierra. I'm with you, Tierra. Shit,
Not
I ain't
everybody.
closing my
No,
eyes.
y'all
You know
are
that shit.
wild.
I'm watching you. God damn it.
Like, can you imagine two people like y'all being together and then y'all both just looking at each other? Like,
This how it looks, Mo. Look.
And now, like, can you please?
feel like
No,
you
and
like
I
you,
feel like I
feel like you
dealt
posing
with
for
that
a picture.
before.
Like,
Please. Give us a break.
Right. I don't like too much eye contact. I gotta look away.
I like how he's frozen.
I'm not frozen.
and he's not. I know. I can see your shirt blowing in the wind.
Not responding. I can't.
Right, please stop.
Oh my god, he's in dick mode.
Jess, you nasty.
I'm just saying. I'm just gonna look right at you the whole time. Like I don't know what it is. Maybe somebody traumatized me with kissing. I don't know what it is, but that kissing shit, I've never liked kissing. That shit is
You're
weird.
just like that girl in the story. Were you that girl? No.
Right.
No.
Yeah, I don't like all that kissing shit. Yeah, it's like it's too much kissing for me. It's like, come on, you like grabbing my tongue and like it's just too much going on.
You're tripping.
Yeah, I'm not with all that shit. Man. Like, you
That
know,
should be so hot. It's like, wow.
no.
Wow. It's a, I don't know, but I am, you know, like all into like physical type of touch, like being near your partner. Like I'm one of those people that's just like, even if we're just like sitting together, like I probably just have my hand on your arm or something.
Oh, Mo. Oh.
Like, that's the type of person I am. So when it comes to
Oh.
physical acts of affection, like that to me means a lot. Like you're showing me everything that you feel right now, and you stare at me in the eyes, I'm gonna be like, okay, like there's moments for that, but no. There are definitely moments to look in people's eyes though, but like
look, I'm looking at your eyes like this though.
It's like whenever you're kissing someone, you're too close anyway to even be able to really see them. So you might as well close your eyes. Like,
right, I feel my
don't
eyes
be
be
saying
hurting.
shit like
right here on this part of their face. Like, what are you looking at for real? It's a distorted picture of the person because you all the way up here.
That's what I'm wondering.
There's
What
a lot going on.
You're not looking at nothing.
Forehead,
Right, he looking at the skin.
forehead line up, edges.
Your forehead line up.
Work is so close. It's like, baby, your edge is going a little way.
With eyes wide open. I'm just saying, my eyes wide open. I'm not playing with these folks. Listen, my wife already know. Listen, I don't do all that closing my eyes. That's how you get jacked out here. I'm trying to tell you. Listen, man, I'm not. You ain't gonna catch me lacking. Okay. Jasmine said I would ask. I would have to ask you. I would have to ask, why are your eyes open? First of all, to ask that, your eyes got to be open, Jasmine.
Like, what are you trying to avoid?
In order for you to ask that question, Jasmine, your eyes have to be open, ma'am.
No, bro, you know you can feel somebody looking at you.
Right.
Like, on that last kiss, I could feel you. I felt those eyes. Yeah, I felt those eyes on me in that last kiss. What was that about?
You know what? Bruno Mars has a line about that, right? Don't Bruno Mars got that line?
Who alive?
Yeah, Bruno Mars
Eyes
says,
wide open. Why were they open? Ooh. Gave you all I had and threw it in the trash.
That tells you everything you need to know.
yeah. What song is that, Lionel?
But something about your eyes wide open.
Grenade. Yeah, I can't think of the beginning.
And that I would catch a grenade for you.
But that brown head, and it's time to go.
I know that brown is super hidden. Hold on,
His eyes are half open.
That just reminded me though. Silk Sonic is coming back to Las Vegas. If y'all want to go see Silk Sonic, me and my wife might go down there and see Silk Sonic, because I fuck with Bruno heavy, right? So we might go down there to see that. But yeah, man.
Yay!
Y'all make sure y'all join us, man, next Wednesday. We coming back next Wednesday. And hit that thumbs up button. Hit that subscribe button. More importantly, hit that notification button, because I'm going to go live here in the next, I take that back. Maybe it won't be live, but I'm going to be posting something in the next couple of days. So you want to know when that posts, because I'm going to go post something about the importance of disclosing your body count and, you know, how a man perceives that. If you want to get that information, get that game, just tune in, man. Shout out to everybody in the UK that's been listening to the song. I'm sorry, been listening to the show. If you over there, man, we appreciate y'all. Hit us up in the podcast section of iTunes or wherever it is that you find your podcast. We do appreciate it. Hit us up on our email at, what's the email, Mo?
nostringspod@gmail.com.
nostringspod, P-O-D, @gmail.com. Hit us up over there. Davey, I'm looking at you right now, God damn it. Hit us up. Hit me up, Davey. God damn it, I holler at you, my guy. Hit us up over there. If you want to be a part of the show, we're looking for somebody who has experienced a poly relationship. Let me say that one more time. We're looking for somebody who has been involved or experienced in a poly relationship. We want to talk to y'all because we want to do a whole
breakout.
Yeah, hit us up. Hit us up at nostringspod@gmail.com, because be a part of the show, because we want to have a whole show about that next week, about poly relationships. It's not just polygamy. There are other forms of poly out here. So we want everybody to be represented so we can talk about that. And so y'all make sure y'all tune into that. Man, if you just want to, like, if you're feeling the show right now, what you should really do is just like go through the archives. We got over 200 episodes of this show. Let me say that one more time. It's over 200 videos. I didn't even know that until recently. I was like, oh shit. over 200 videos right now on the site for our show right now, man. Over 200 episodes where y'all can just like tap in with us, man, and just like, man, that's like take the ride with us, man. You're
We've
gonna
been
see
popping our shit for a long time at this point.
facts. You're gonna see us from way back here in the Melanin Lounge all the way to where everybody is just like from the comforts of their own home. So make sure y'all tap in there. And more importantly, man, share the channel, share the show. We do appreciate that. Hit up Naomi, man, at Nays, Naes, Nays Touch Jewelry.com.
Please.
If you're looking for that gold, if you're looking for them pieces, if you're looking for some customs, all that we ask is that you do not go to LA and go to Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles. That's all that we ask.
You might have to
tuck that shit in. You there? Tuck your chain in like DJ Pooh. You feel me? But yeah, you can go over there and get them gold, get that gold. You can get some custom pieces, whatever you're looking for. And she got that quad pay popping. If you need to
quad pay,
now
stop pay, split your payments up.
There you go.
New collection coming soon. It's in the
works. Shit. Goddamn. Go ahead, Torian.
Oh, and be sure to go like the Little Mermaid trailer, because these racist motherfucker people.
I did not see this coming, but
they got this messed up. The video got a 1.5 million dislikes, and they got me messed up. Like,
how do people know this? I thought you couldn't even see dislikes on YouTube.
I think if you go to like on a computer, you can see it versus like your phone. But yeah, it's 1.5 million dislikes that they got, and it's all the racist people. So we as Black people just go like that video, because it's probably hurting our little girl Holly hard. But hey, go like that. Do that for us.
I don't understand the outrage. They were literally black mermaids in the original movie.
The concept of mermaids anyway is a black concept.
They always be getting mad over fictional characters,
right?
When they get mad over Santa Claus, like
this is why other countries be laughing at us, because this is what be in the news.
Right?
There are people dying, Kim.
Or white people just don't forget how many times they changed the history of stuff, like the Egyptian movies. They be white people. Like, what do you mean?
Like, how many whitewashed films have we gotten over the years? Like, please.
That's what I'm saying. The Little Mermaid is whitewashed in itself. Like, mermaids in itself would come from the Caribbean or some type of island. Anything that has to do with mermaids is gonna originate from the island type vibe thing. So, which they know, and so I've heard someone mention they gave the fish that island accent in the actual show.
Mm-hmm.
But ultimately that's like that whole thing is black anyway. There's no reason for you to be fake outraged. I need to go do something else.
Read a book.
Well, first of all, let me say this.
Bow down.
I'm an island boy, and I'm just trying to live my life. They was white.
Shout out to Haley.
And I'm an island boy.
It was white.
Let's get about it. I'm wild. Let's get about it for the night, man. I might do something on Ariel, because Ariel is white, goddammit. Anyway. Listen, hit that thumbs up button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification button, because I am going to drop this week an episode about body count. It ain't gonna be long. It might be about 15-20 minutes. It's gonna be me going in on this shit from a male's perspective. Super chauvinistic. Don't get it twisted.
And we would just like to remind the audience that whatever individual videos that are released on this channel do not represent the views and beliefs of the rest of the cast of No Strings Attached. Just FYI.
That's a whole fact.
Disclaimer.
That's a whole fact. These are gonna be the thoughts and expressions of Rolex Risky. Make no mistake about it. Make no mistake about it. So we gonna go there. And listen, if any of y'all want to put out any individual shit, talking y'all shit, y'all got the right to do that too. I'm gonna talk my shit though. Don't get it fucked up.
This might just be the Brown talking though, so we gonna see.
No. It ain't the Brown talking. I already wrote half of my shit down. Don't get it mixed up.
Yeah, I wrote it.
Yeah, I wrote this shit down. I'm going in.
No, Mo's gonna have a response video to your shit.
You have to respond to that.
Okay, clap
It may
back.
not be, but Lionel, it may not be nothing to respond to. I may cover everything.
Oh, I always got a response.
If it's gonna turn into this, if this is what it's gonna turn into, this record. If this is
I'm just saying, I'm gonna be Trina, y'all gonna be Kaya. That's all I'm saying.
Oh,
all right, y'all. I got to go.
All right, my neck and my back. Let's get up out here for the night, man. Y'all make sure y'all hit us up. Hit the thumbs up button, man. We do appreciate it. No strings attached. We out here for the night. Peace.
And fly vibes.